see him get a little bit loose early offensively, because I do think that helps him on the defensive end.
VCU joined the A-10 prior to the 2012-2013 season. 10 trips to the finals out of 14 seasons. This is the 4th straight year VCU has advanced to Championship Sunday. From your experience, how do you win on Sunday?
I think you've got to come in and lock in, put all the noise and all the pressure behind you. Come out, play loose, and, like Coach Marcelli says, let the ballers ball. And, I think they come out and play loose. That's what they need to do. They can't grip the bat too tight. If they get down 6, they got to just play one possession at a time.
Dayton was certainly lucky to win yesterday.
Woo.
How does that affect them mentally?
Hopefully they burn up some of that emotional capital that they had built up coming in. But look, they're going to be looking to get this win today, because they're looking to come out and get this win today. They've had 2 losses since February 1st. Guess who they are both to? The Rams. They're going to be looking for some retribution today.
That's Rodney Ashby. You will hear him on the broadcast next to Robbie Robinson right here on Richmond's home for VCU basketball, 9:10 a.m., 105.1 FM. The Good Feet Store Tip-Off Show rolls on next.
A story of first downs and second chances. Meet former pro football player Michael Robinson.
I wanted to keep playing, but my feet hurt.
And all those big league experts couldn't help?
You have access to anything, but none of it worked.
Finally, he got fitted with Good Feet arch supports.
Let me tell you something. They work.
Now, he recommends Good Feet to
anybody. If you move, go to the Good Feet store.
The Good Feet store is in Short Pump and West Broad Marketplace near Wegmans and Cabela's, and in Midlothian in Stonehenge Village near Wegmans.
It's the final and the Rams win it, 53-52!
There's nothing like that feeling you get when VCU earns another victory. And once again, this year Papa John's joins the celebration by offering half off your online pizza order the day after a Rams win. Just use promo code VCUWINS when ordering through papajohns.com, and your pizza is 50% off. That's promo code VCUWINS the day after each Rams victory to get half off your online pizza order at papajohns.com.
Every day at VCU Health, we bring our unwavering commitment and an uncommon approach to healing. For whatever, for whomever, for whenever. We stop at nothing to find answers. Whoever you are, whatever brings you to us, we are unconditionally committed to helping you live your best life. That is our unending promise. Learn more at vcuhealth.org/unwavering.
When it's game time, the VCU Rams count on strength, speed, and precision. Bring that same power to your job site with Carter Rental, the cat rental store. We rent more than just cat with gear from 70-plus top brands. And with over 25 locations right here in the Mid-Atlantic, we're always close by. From aerial lifts to earth moving, trench safety to material handling, Carter Rental has what you need to win your workday. Visit cartermachinery.com or your local Carter Rental store today. Ram Nation, let's get to work.
VCU Basketball from Rams Unlimited is presented by VCU Health. Whoever you are, whatever brings you to us, we are unconditionally committed to helping you live your best life. By the accountants and consultants of Adams, Jenkins, and Cheatham. Find them online at ajccpas.com. By Synergy Technical, proud to be the official cloud solutions partner of the Rams. And by the VCU Black and Gold MasterCard from Virginia Credit Union, the official credit union of the Rams. Now let's send you back inside the arena as the Good Feet Store Tip-Off Show continues with Adam Epstein.
Welcome back, Ram Nation. I'm Adam Epstein. You're listening to the Good Feet Store Tip-Off Show. It is Championship Sunday here on The Fan. VCU versus Dayton for the 3rd time this season. Let's get to the interactive segment of the pregame show. Tweet us your thoughts. Who leads VCU in three-pointers made today? At 910 The Fan or at AWOD Radio. Tweet us and let us know. Let all of Ram Nation know who you think is going to lead VCU in three-pointers made today. It's Championship Sunday. I'm going with Terrence Hill. He's been lights out this tournament. Like I said, 8 of 10 from the field last game. The headline for VCU, finish what you started. The Rams were preseason favorites, picked to win the conference, started non-conference really well, winning 2 out of 3 in the Bahamas, and then winning 14 of 15 to come into this tournament red hot. The Rams now have a chance to finish the fight and lift the A-10 trophy in Pittsburgh. The headline for Dayton, how high can the Flyers fly? Dayton looked lost in mid-January, dropped 4 straight games, but Anthony Grant has gotten the train back on the tracks, and they have liftoff after an incredible ending and a victory over St. Louis, the Flyers are 1 game away from the NCAA tournament. What's impressed me most this season for VCU, it's the development of the underclassmen. Brandon Jennings and Terrence Hill have taken leaps forward. Nick Lewis has looked far from a true freshman, and even junior Michael Bell has had an incredible leap on the offensive end. Let's get to the keys to victory and pathway to success. Number one, it's the rebounding battle. You know, Dayton can really excel at offensive rebounds, and of course Latang is a big part of that. But VCU has been able to use tip-outs to get a lot of second chance points in this A-10 tournament already. That is the first key. Second, it's going to be fast break points. I mean, these two teams are in your face defensively. They're trying to force the havoc, force you to cough it up, and then they want to run the other way. Can VCU get out in transition and get more easy buckets to avoid Dayton from setting up their half-court offense? Second key to victory is fast break points. Third, it's going to be points in the paint for VCU. Look, in March, you got to hit threes. I don't want VCU to fall in love with that three-point shot. I think it's all about attacking the basket and trying to finish above the big men for Dayton down low. But it's going to be Michael Bell. That's the first guy I'm looking at in points in the paint. His improved ball handling has allowed him to get to his spots where he can kind of finish. He's got a really nice push shot at the rim. Pathway to success. Starters to start strong, bench boost, defend without fouling. Defend without fouling, that's going to be key because the Flyers excel at getting to the free throw line. We're going to have to hit our free throws as well. But keep the ball moving offensively. It was terrific, the ball movement yesterday. This is the Good Feet Store Tip-Off Show here on The Fan, Richmond's home for VCU basketball. When we return, Robbie Robinson sits down with the head coach, Phil Martelli Jr., ahead of his first championship battle as head coach of the Rams. That's coming up next.
This is Marty Kahn, a partner in the boutique litigation law firm of Moran Reeves Kahn, located right in the heart of downtown Richmond in Chaco Slip. Our law firm has been helping owners and managers navigate the complex business issues they face for over a quarter of a century. Our client list starts right here in Central Virginia, which is why we enthusiastically support local arts, music, and of course, VCU Rams basketball. I invite you to learn more about us and our 25 years of serving our clients by finding us online at moranreevescon.com.
Hi, I'm John J. Schwartz, also known as the Man with Square Feet, and I'm celebrating 50 years in the commercial real estate business, and I'm still going strong with over 50 million square feet under my belt. And you don't get here without hard work, problem solving, and great relationships. So, if you're looking to buy, sell, or lease some square feet, or move or expand your business, I'm your man, John J. Schwartz, the Man with Square Feet. Give me a call at 804-350-1866 or go to my website, themanwithsquarefeet.com.
Which schools will take home the prestigious Learfield Directors Cup for the top college athletic programs for the 2025-26 college athletic season? Check out the criteria and follow the year-long standings of your favorite team at L Directors Cup on the X platform or online at thedirectorscup.com. Trophies will be awarded in June 2026 to the winning institutions in all college sports divisions. The Learfield Directors Cup, powered by NACDA, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
This is Robbie Robinson for West Broad Honda. 1978, kind of an important year for the Rams as we made our first ever postseason appearance. It's also the year that West Broad Honda opened its doors in Richmond. Nearly 5 decades later, it's easy to look around the arena and feel like you're surrounded by family. And considering how well West Broad Honda has taken care of us since 1978, it's easy to feel like they're family too. From the first NIT to last year's big dance, West Broad Honda, like family, has been with us the entire time. On the corner of Broad and Glenside and at westbroadhonda.com.
Talk to the Coach is presented by Synergy Technical, proud to be the VCU Rams official cloud solutions partner. Now, here's Robbie Robinson with the head coach of the Rams, Phil Martelli Jr.
A championship Sunday as the Rams take on the Dayton Flyers for the A-10 tournament title. And Coach, not to get you on the couch, but what are your emotions on a morning like this in a game that's about to be played here?
Just locked into the game, really. But certainly aware of the significance and the fact that VCU's been in the championship game 10 times in 13 years, it really doesn't get talked about enough. I mean, that's an incredible run at this level, and obviously it's not a credit to us and the current staff and players. It's a credit to all those former players, former coaches, administrators, all those people that have put this program in position to do that year after year after year. Just remarkable stuff.
Admittedly, I haven't looked at all the metrics deep down, but from what I know, these two teams played the toughest schedule. I think non-conference, you could probably make that argument. Does that maybe give reason why they're both playing here on Sunday, do you think?
Yeah, I think that, and these are the flagship programs, right? They're the ones that everyone says, well, what does VCU and Dayton do, right? And when it comes to resources, what are their fan bases, the two best fan bases, the two best bands, the two best, the two best arenas, the two best everything. So it's not by accident. It's not by accident that it's us and them. But yeah, I mean, we both schedule, to be at a really competitive level, and it's good. I mean, this is from, I think, what most people would say. This is kind of the true rival. There's a number of rivals, but this is the true rival, and it's a healthy rivalry, right? It's one of respect, and one of trying to keep up with each other, and that makes you better.
Asking for a friend here, but Michael Bell's plus-minus during this tournament is 27. The next closest is, I think, Terrence at 20. If you could bottle up what Michael is doing and give it to the team, what would that be?
Well, it's really been the defensive end. Obviously, the first day he scored a bunch of points, but it's been the defensive end. We've been able to move him around, use him as that, that kind of, all right, where do we want to plug him, guard this guy, guard that guy, guard the bigger guy, guard the smaller guy. So really kind of building things around him, and obviously Brandon being all defensive, those guys really give us that piece of it. So it's really just that. He's just doing what we need him to do. Hey, we need to rebound the ball right here. He's going and getting that rebound, right? We need to stop right here. He's guarding that ball. He's where he's supposed to be. Just really locked into, everything we're doing.
Jordan Durkak in our first game had double figures. We held him to 2 points in the second game, and then yesterday he goes off for 28. Talk about how we have to defend him. He seems to be playing at a high level, but then again, a week ago, we did a good job defensively. What would you want to replicate?
Yeah, he's a unique player, and I'll go back to when he was at Merrimack. We scrimmaged him at Merrimack, and his game hasn't really changed from when he was a player of the year at Merrimack. He wants to get to the foul line. His sole mission is to get to the foul line, and he's as good as anybody in the country doing so. So we fouled him a couple times in that first game, got him to the line. That gets him some points. We did not foul him in the game a week ago and really limited his offense. So, he gets in there to get fouled. He's not even really trying to score the ball sometimes or can't score the ball when there's bodies in front. He's just trying to get to the foul line. Now, yesterday he went and made 4 threes. St. Louis didn't guard him at all. That's not typically what he does. So we'll be be heavy help off of him, and then when he gets the ball, we come out and guard him. So that should hopefully eliminate that, and then we can't foul him when he gets in the lane.
In a matchup like this, does it make any difference how the game is called by the referees?
I mean, maybe. That's kind of, I guess, more after the fact. Certainly it's two physical teams. It's two teams that are as good as anybody in the country, in the conference, right, at getting to the foul line. So you always factor that in. Will that play? Is that something, our depth, their depth, whatever. But, we'll adjust. They'll call it how they're calling it. We'll adjust. And, our head of officials is here. I just saw him as I was walking over to you. And I don't know if that plays a factor with, those guys being watched by their boss. So we'll see. We'll see what the game looks like, and, we'll go play it.
Should have looked this up. Admittedly, I didn't. Did you ever get to this game when you were playing at St. Joe's?
Did not. Actually lost twice to Dayton in the semis. Lost one year, my freshman year in the quarters, twice in the semis, and to Dayton one other time in the semis to maybe UMass. And finished my career at UD Arena in a loss in the semis. We were number one. We were regular season number one from the day Jameer set foot on campus, so my sophomore year, really through his senior year. But 3 years with me, and we never made it to the championship game. So,
I imagine the strength of this team continues to be just taking one game at a time. Do you do anything differently to make sure they're staying on that focus today, or has this team progressed to the point where it's just another game that you guys are going after today?
Yeah, they've done a great job of being locked in with that, so I don't have any worries with that. We just all we talked about yesterday after the game was refocus. That's been our message all week is focus and unity. And then it was about the refocus. So as soon as we walked in that locker room, it was refocus, refocus, refocus. We're just focusing now on number 3.
Coach, thanks again for your time. Go get those UD Flyers.
Thanks, Robbie.
That's Phil Martelli Jr., the head coach of the Rams. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, it is starting lineups and tip-off of the 2026 A-10 championship game from Pittsburgh.
This is Rams Unlimited, driven by the Richmond area Honda dealers.
Signature Dealership Studio. This is the new Sports Radio 910 The Fan. Now at 105.1 FM. WRNL Richmond and WRVQ HD2 Richmond. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
At First Bank, we believe in the power of one. One purpose, one team, one community, powered by you. Because when we work together, we all move forward. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm Mike Bell from the VCU men's basketball team. In the game, every point matters, and with Synergy Technical, every point we score does more than lights up the board. It gives back. Located right here in RVA, Synergy Technical isn't just an award-winning technology consulting firm. They're committed to giving back to the community we love, and I'm proud to be right there with them, helping make a difference. Synergy Technical, where we do good work, is more than just a slogan.
Synergy Technical is proud to be the official cloud solutions partner of the VCU Rams. Visit VCUcloudpartner.com today.
This is Robbie Robinson for West Broad Honda. 1978, kind of an important year for the Rams as we made our first ever postseason appearance. It's also the year that West Broad Honda opened its doors in Richmond. Nearly 5 decades later, it's easy to look around the arena and feel like you're surrounded by family. And considering how well West Broad Honda has taken care of us since 1978, it's easy to feel like they're family too. From the first NIT to last year's big dance, West Broad Honda, like family, has been with us the entire time. On the corner of Broad and Glenside and at westbroadhonda.com.
It's the final and the Rams win it, 53-52.
There's nothing like that feeling you get when VCU earns another victory. And once again, this year Papa John's joins the celebration by offering half off your online pizza order the day after a Rams win. Just use promo code VCUWins when ordering through papajohns.com, and your pizza is 50% off. That's promo code VCUWins the day after each Rams victory to get half off your online pizza order at papajohns.com.
At First Bank, we believe in the power of one. One purpose, one team, one community, powered by you. Because when we work together, we all move forward. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
20 NCAA tournament appearances.
The A-10 championship is all Rams. A monumental win here in Washington, D.C.
A Final Four.
It's over. Rock, Shaka, Jayhawk. The Rams are going to the Final Four. They beat the Kansas Jayhawks 71-61.
Moments that define college basketball.
Maynard, is this the dagger?
And unforgettable highlights that bring out the passion of a city.
Weber picks the pocket, goes in, and flushes a one-handed dunk. That's a girder shaker, Robbie. We got Mojo. He goes up with somebody's water. Kitchen right side with 3. Drives, passes out to Singleton, jumper block.
This is VCU basketball.
Furman kicks to Bell, and he'll finish with a flush down the baseline. Listen to this crowd. He stops, rises, fires, and scores for 3. Are you kidding me? It doesn't get much better than this.
Conference tournament championships are like heavyweight fights. It just feels different when you're sitting in the middle of the cauldron of noise with an automatic berth to the NCAA tournament on the line. For the 10th time in 14 years, the VCU Rams are in that heavyweight fight and taking on their old nemesis, the Dayton Flyers. For the Rams, they're looking to go back-to-back tournament titles for the first time in 45 years in the school's history, and they're playing some of their best basketball of the season. Yesterday, a beatdown of the St. Joe's Hawks and a 13-point win, earning their right to this title game. Dayton came from behind to beat St. Louis in glorious fashion, and the 2 flagship programs of the A-10 meeting in the 50th game of the title here in the Atlantic 10 Conference. Hey everybody, I'm Robbie Robinson. Rodney Ashby is here. All of a sudden it got really loud in here.
Sure did. I mean, you can tell there's a championship buzz here in Pittsburgh in this arena. And I tell you what, it feels good, and it does feel right to be here.
All right, so let's give you the starting lineups first, the opposition, and we do that with our friends from the Red Door Guys.
And now a look at the opposing team's starting five. Presented by the Red Door Guys. They can help you get rid of that unwanted property just as fast as the Rams want to get rid of their opponent tonight. Give the Red Door Guys a call at 804-373-RAMS.
Javon Bennett, Deshane Montgomery, Keontae Jones, Jayan Simon, and Amal Latong are the five for Dayton. They'll wear the all-tomato red uniforms trimmed in navy and white. Rams are going to go like this. Nick Lewis, Brandon Jennings, Jadrian Tracy, Barry Evans, Lazar Djokovic. They're wearing the Stormtroopers, of which they have worn all tournament long. Wins against Duquesne on Friday and win yesterday against St. Joe's. The Flyers opened the tournament by beating the Bonnies of St. Bonaventure 68-63, and that 1-point tip-in win against St. Louis yesterday. Here we go.
Yeah, you got to wonder, is Dayton emotionally spent? I'm kind of hoping that they used up some of that equity they had built up coming into this game.
We are about to find out as Latong and Djokovic at the center jump circle. The ball's tipped, Rams win it, and we are underway here in the A10 championship game, the 2026 edition, as the Rams have it going left to right. To start things off, as we invite you to watch the game through our eyes, as we're courtside in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in the PPG Paints Arena. Tracy, high post, pass to Nick Lewis. Lewis steps back, pops a high-arcing three. Bullseye! Nick Lewis starts things going with his 43rd three of the season, and the Rams on top just like that, 30 seconds in. Bennett, near side. Keontae Jones, Simon, Montgomery on the right wing. Now Latong, straight away. Over to the right side, Jones feeds it to Bennett with 9 to shoot. Bennett, right elbow jumper. That is off the mark, no good. Barry Evans goes over the back, but fortunately it's Nick Lewis of whom he goes over the back for. I think he's a little fired up. I think we all are. Jennings straight away. Tracy reverses it back to Brandon. Three-point line extended left side. Now Jennings goes baseline, pops a little floater off the glass and scores it. That was made room by a push by Jayan Simon that didn't get called, but it allowed the Rams guard Jennings to fly in and pop in a jumper. 5-zip VCU.
Over the 7-footer.
Montgomery kicks it up top to Simon. Left side, Deontay Jones. His pass deflected. Rams have it. Turnover Dayton. Rams going left to right. 18:30 to go. First half. Nick Lewis gives it to a back cut. Jennings. Jennings feeds the post, and Djokovic can't hold on to it off his knee and out of bounds. And Jennings knew to throw it a little higher to Lazar. VCU on top 5-zip. We've played a minute 35.
Bounce pass with all those hands around there. Very difficult for a big to reel in.
All right, so the first turnover of the game for VCU. Now they go back on the defensive side of things. We are just underway from the Steel City. Jayan Simon to Deshane Montgomery. Deshane gives it off to Javon Bennett. Up top, Jones. Simon rolls around, gets left of the lane on Nick Lewis, feeds it up to Latong. High arcing three, and that's off the mark. No. Rebound VCU. And the Rams go back the other way, left to right. On top, 5-zip at the 18:01 mark. Lewis makes a drive, stops. Back to the basket. Feeds it up top. That's Djokovic. Lazar way out front. Brandon Jennings. Jennings, left side. Fakes the three, gives it off to Evans. He pops a three-pointer. That's off the back iron, no good. 3 UD players are there for the rebound, and they come back out with it right to left. Flyers trailing 5-zip at the 17:35 mark with the basketball. Deontay Jones up to Jayan Simon. Simon guarded by Brandon Jennings. Now Montgomery launches a three-pointer. That's off the mark, no, but a long rebound goes into Jones. He feeds it to Latong. A second chance point for three is good.
And you've seen all tournament long, the 1-3s that we've been giving up have been in a second chance situation where there was a long rebound or a tipped ball.
All right,
Tough play.
Rams lead cut to 2, 5-3. Now Tracy, cross-court pass. Djokovic, he fakes the three, wants to drive the lane. Stopped there by Simon. Tough pass to Tracy. He takes the three-pointer. Eureka! Jadrian Tracy, his 61st three of the season. The Rams answer the three-pointer by Latong with a three-pointer of their own. Latong guarded by Djokovic way out front. Now Simon straight away. Simon to Montgomery, back to Latong, who just hit the three. Now Jones drives inside, his shot up and misses. Followed Latong, no. Kicked out to Jones. Now Simon fakes the three. He's got a straight drive inside, throws it off the glass and misses at the 16:33 mark. He was
Lazar, he was coming in. He downhill. Lazar tried to get out the way and just couldn't.
So the first foul on Lazar. Simon weighs in at 6'6", 220.
And he was coming with a head of steam, and Lazar kind of had a deer in the headlights look. And so Simon, now a 79% free throw shooter at the foul line. Rams are up 8-3. 16:33 to play, just underway, and he makes the first.
In the last game, they were 10 of 13 from from the free throw line. You know, very efficient team. They shoot about 75% on the season. Try to keep them off there. We don't want any free points for them. Make them earn them.
Rams sub out Barry Evans and Nick Lewis, and Terrence Hill subs in along with Michael Bell. Second free throw from Simon is good. Your new score is 8-5. VCU by 3. Jordan Durkak checks in. So the Rams sub in guys that can score. So does Dayton. Durkak had 28 yesterday in their win against St. Louis.
Only 18 above his average.
Michael Bell gives off to Jadrian Tracy. He goes inside. He's stripped of the basketball. It's on the floor, picked up by Durkak. Rams got to go back the other way. Now Durkak quickly lost the handle, and there he gets Djokovic for the foul, his second. And Phil Martelli doesn't like it, and Djokovic has just picked up his second personal foul, and the Dayton fans who are smart knows what that means. It might be a while before we see Lazar Djokovic, and that could also bring into play Keyshawn Mitchell possibly needing.
Yeah, we didn't need him guarding Durkak coming down the court with that pressure. Just get back and defend the basket. That's some of those home run plays that we've been talking about defensively that we could do without.
Javon Bennett. The Tong. Tong feeds it up to Bennett again. Bennett, the guard, comes around the screen. Now drives left side on Jennings. Pump fake, shot up and no good. Rebound Evans. Barry Evans comes up. He missed it at point blank range. Rams have been fortunate all tournament long with that inside misses. Here's a Hill deep three ball. That's way short, no good. Rebound by Deshane Montgomery. Rams up 8-5. 3-point lead, 15:48 to go. First half. Bennett inside drive. Kicks left-hand side Montgomery. Now up to Latong. Latong driving in the paint. Lost the handle. Picked up by Bell. Bell was fouled. No call. Rams go the other way. Feeds it up to Hill. Hill lost the handle. His turnaround jumper no good. Loose ball rebound picked up by Bell. Bell drives the lane. Kicks it to Hill. Hill near side. Goes baseline. Whips it past to Jennings. Inside Barry Evans. Evans circles it back out to Hill. Rams with 13 to shoot. Hill, fadeaway jump shot. That is good. Terrence Hill continues his hot shooting from mid-range. Rams doubling up Dayton 10-5.
Walking bucket, that boy.
Durkak, over to Montgomery. Latong. Tong hands off to Bennett. Bennett, straight away. Comes near side to Deontay Jones. Roll inside, Latong, double team, back to Jones. They want him to shoot a three, and he airballs it. Deontay Jones has only hit 13 threes his entire season, and that is probably why. So VCU has the lead. It is 10-5, Rams double up Dayton. We'll be back in a minute with 14:48 to play here in the first half.
This is Rams Unlimited, driven by the Richmond area Honda dealers.
At First Bank, we believe in the power of one. One purpose, one team, one community, powered by you. Because when we work together, we all move forward. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When it's game time, the VCU Rams count on strength, speed, and precision. Bring that same power to your job site with Carter Rental, the cat rental store. We rent more than just cat with gear from 70-plus top brands. And with over 25 locations right here in the Mid-Atlantic, we're always close by. From aerial lifts to earth moving, trench safety to material handling, Carter Rental has what you need to win your workday. Visit CarterMachinery.com or your local Carter Rental store today. Ram Nation, let's get to work.
Hello, Ram fans. This is Barry Evans here at Better Menswear. For me, looking good is part of performing well. That's why I like Better Menswear. Whether your style is cutting edge or traditional, they have everything you need to look and feel your best. From suits to casual wear, they can outfit anyone, even big guys like me. And they've been voted one of the best places to buy a suit. So when you want to look and feel like a champ, visit Better Menswear. They earn their name every day. Better Menswear is a proud sponsor of VCU basketball.
Hey Ram fans, this is Daniel with Flagstop Car Wash. March is here and the action's in the Flagstop Car Wash app. All month long, test your skills on our new arcade game, Clean Shot Challenge. It's a fast, fun basketball game made just for Ram fans. And don't forget to play Spin to Win every day in the app to earn wash points. Rack up enough points and turn them into free car washes, or even a free month of unlimited membership and get the freedom to wash whenever you want. So download the Flagstop app and start playing today. Flagstop Car Wash, the official car wash of VCU.
At First Bank, we believe in the power of one. One purpose, one team, one community, powered by you. Because when we work together, we all move forward. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Today's game is presented by Virginia Credit Union. Rep the Rams and get rewarded with the VCU Black and Gold MasterCard from Virginia Credit Union. Learn more at vacu.org/VCU.
The Bell Greek cuisine brings one-of-a-kind dining from Greece to Central Virginia. Ebo and his staff at Bell Greek have locations in Richmond, Chester, Midlothian, and Mechanicsville. Find them online at bellgreek.com. When it comes to your version of financial success, Virginia Credit Union wants you to know they've got you. Learn more. Become a member today at vacu.org. VCU Hoops presented by Parlay, Lounge and Scott's Edition. I'm sure they've got a big crowd there on this Sunday, the championship game over there in Scott's Edition. Duke Dodson and his team will take great care of you. They'll have the games on right next to Graybo Sports Card. All right, Rob. Rams get off to a good start, 10-5. Djokovic picking up his second foul. How important do you think that is?
I think it's pretty big, but we do have some depth. That's what we've been talking about all year. The thing we've got to keep an eye on, second chance points, all their points coming off second chance points.
Michael Bell has it straight away. Bell gives it off to Barry Evans. Evans reverses it to Bell. Bell gets into the lane, stops, feeds it back out to Brandon Jennings. Jennings drives baseline, turnaround left-handed floater. That's off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped into the hands to Bryce Hurd, who gives it far side to Javon Bennett. He drives the lane, but comes back out as Michael Bell was lurking to swat. And now Bennett will set up shop at the 14-18 mark, 10-5 VCU by 5. Jones, who just airballed a three-pointer. Up top to Bennett, the 5'10 senior. Hands it off to Hurd. Now Durkak. Back to Bennett with 7 on the shot clock. He lost a three-pointer. It's good.
Yeah, Michael Bell went back behind the screen. You got to get over top, even if you're trailing it out. Went behind the screen, and Bennett made him pay.
83 threes for Javon Bennett. That's 13 more than our best guy, Terrence Hill. Hill's got it with the Rams up 10-8. Now Tracy to Bell. Fakes the tray, drives the lane, stripped to the basketball. It goes out of bounds. Bell, the last to touch it. Rams turn it over. VCU's going to look at it. I don't think that's going to be off of Bell. He is not complaining as they're looking at the iPad over there, just determining if they want it. Don't think they do.
You know, Brandon Jennings had that point-blank shot. That's a shot he's been finishing so far this weekend. Going to need some of those chippies to go in today for the Rams.
Yeah, this Dayton's got a big crowd here, Rodney. They're filling in about a good third of that far side. Rams have an spectacular crowd too, but you get the sense there's a few more Dayton fans, which makes sense. It's about the same distance between Pittsburgh and Dayton that is Richmond and Dayton, maybe a little bit further from Richmond. They get 13,000 people in that arena. Yeah. That's a big fan base. Durkak into the front court. Guarded by Evans. Now Hurd. Hurd gets around the screen. Jump shot, right elbow is good. Bryce Hurd ties it at 10, our first tie of the game. So VCU now got the basketball into the front court, and the Dayton crowd sensing momentum is for sale, trying to get behind their squad. Rams looking for an easy bucket. Terrence Hill left side. On the wing, Hill will take a deep three-pointer, and it is pure. Terrence Hill from 27 feet away.
Dayton's trying to blow up the screens by pushing the screener into their other player. And right there, it just backfired on him because Hill was left wide open after the push.
Terrence Hill shows his range from deep. VCU on top 13-10 with 12:55 to go. First half. Javon Bennett over to Bryce Hurd, who just made that 18-foot J. Durkak to Bennett. Another three-pointer by Bennett. That's way off, no good. Rebound pulled in by Tyrell Ward, who's in the game. He flashes out of there quickly. Feeds a pass to Barry Evans. Evans wants to go baseline. They cut him off there. Hill straight away now with a jab step. At the point, top of the key.
Terrence feeds it inside to Michael Bell. Bell, floater, right hand, no. Follow, Ward, no. Ward stripped to the basketball. Durkak chasing after it, saves it from going out of bounds. No, he doesn't. He stepped on the far sideline. It'll be VCU basketball as it was stripped out of Ward's hands.
This is a tough spot to inbound the ball. Right in the, basically in the corner of the coffin corner.
Yeah, Nick Lewis is going to have that distinction. And he will actually have a side. Is that a side out?
Yeah, side out.
Or, I mean, he is literally in the corner. And he flashes it and gives it to Terrence Hill, who came getting the basketball. Barry Evans, near side. The southpaw puts the ball on the floor. Gets back out the lane. Michael Bell does the same thing. Fills the spot where Evans just was. Floater by Bell, way off, no good. Simon gets the rebound. Rams up 13-10. 12-11 to go, first half. Javon Bennett up top. Jordan Durkak gives it right-hand side to Montgomery. Montgomery drives, shoots, and misses. Rebound in the hands of Nick Lewis. Lewis feeds it up to Barry Evans. Evans with a head of steam. Rises, fires a jump shot off the mark, no. Battles for the rebound. It's on the floor, picked up by the Rams. Tyrell Ward over to Nick Lewis. Lewis right of the lane. Now Nick Lewis comes back out. Terrence Hill. Left of the lane to Barry Evans, a three in the corner. Yes, sir! Barry Evans, the corner three, his 24th of the season, and the Rams take the 6-point lead, 16-10.
Now remember the last time we played Dayton, he had three big three-pointers.
Far side, Montgomery. Durkak, right wing. Durkak goes to the baseline with 11 to shoot and 11:15 to play. In the half, Durkak, bounce pass inside Simon, reverse layup. Yes, nice shot by Simon as he goes underneath with his little scoop layup. They let Durkak get in pretty deep.
Too long, can't let him have that many dribbles.
11:02 to go, first half. Evans drives hard, jump shot, no good. He misses that one. Rams now 6 of 14 from the field. Evans has taken 5 shots. He's made only one. Bennett inside, got by Michael Bell, lays it up and in. They've got 4 straight points. And the lead for the Rams is down to 2, 16-14. 10:42 to go. As the Flyers reel off 4 straight after the Rams railed off 6 straight. Terrence Hill Jr. straight away. Angles to his right. Jr. behind the back. Inside pass caught by Tyrell Ward, knocked out of his hands. It's going to be Dayton or VCU basketball. As the last one to touch it was Tyrell Ward, and we'll take the dead ball timeout as well. A 2-minute break. Here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Rams on top, 16-14. 10 minutes, 28 seconds to play. First half.
This is Rams Unlimited, driven by the Richmond area Honda dealers.
Hey Rams fans, this is Keith Smallwood, president of Smallwood Renovations. If you're thinking about building a new Trex deck or porch in 2026, you should give us a call. We've been building decks for over 30 years and have earned a reputation as Greater Richmond's #1 deck builder. If you want peace of mind, attention to detail, build your first and last deck with Smallwood Renovations. Check us out online at smallwoodrenovations.com and call today for your free estimate. That's smallwoodrenovations.com.
It's a perfect time for Peanut Fun Facts, presented by Virginia Peanuts. Did you know that the first ever commercial peanut crop was produced right here in the Commonwealth? Yep, down in Sussex County in 1842, our farmers used their sandy soils to produce a peanut that is now known worldwide. To find our farmers' families' best peanut recipes or to make an order of your own, go to aboutpeanuts.com. That's aboutpeanuts.com.
Ram fans, this is Frank Jenkins. The winds of change are upon us again. NIL, transfer portal, and yet again a coaching change. But this one comes with some Italian spice at the stew as we welcome Phil Martelli Jr. to the black and gold. The team at Adams, Jenkins, and Cheatham is excited to have Coach and his family here in the Richmond area. If you need any help navigating the winds of change in your financial world, give us a call. We're the accountants and consultants of Adams, Jenkins, and Cheatham, and we look forward to seeing you at the next Rams game.
At VCU, opportunity is at the heart of everything we do in our classrooms, our health system, and our communities. Unlocking potential. VCU's Campaign for the Future is our bold commitment to expand access to education and healthcare, fuel research and discovery, and open pathways to success for everyone, no matter their background. Together, we're building a university and a future unlike any other. Learn more at unlocking.vcu.edu.
If foot, back, knee, or hip pain is slowing you down, go by and see the team at the Good Feet store for arch supports to help get you back in the game. They're in the Wegmans Shopping Center in Short Pump and in Midlothian, the official arch support of VCU Athletics. You can rep the Rams and get rewarded with the VCU Black and Gold MasterCard from Virginia Credit Union. Visit vacu.org/VCU to find out more information about that. Our good friends at Rainbow Restoration want to tell you that when fire, water, or smoke damage occurs, one call you should make, Rainbow Restoration. Go with Aaron and Carrie Fisher from Rainbow Restoration. Just Google their name and they'll come a-calling. All right, so the Rams up 16-14. A 6-0 run by VCU met by 2 straight buckets by Dayton.
Yeah, got off kilter defensively a little bit. Now, this is one of the smaller teams that you'll see VCU play. Basically, it's 4 guards and a half a big.
4 guards and a bell.
Yeah.
No, you're right. It's Hill and Lewis, Ward and Jennings. Now, Latong is in the game. I didn't see him on the other side of.
Yeah, he just came back.
Yeah, so they've got some size, but see if the Rams' scrappiness can pay dividends. Inbounds pass, Nick Lewis, 10 on the shot clock. 10:25 to play first half. Rams up 16-14. 7 on the shot clock. A jump shot from Ward is good for 3. Tyrell Ward just quick triggers from the top of the key and nails it. And it's 19-14. The Rams have hit 5 3-pointers so far today. They've only made 2 2-pointers. Jay and Simon, far side. Stripped of the ball by Brandon Jennings. The first team all-defensive player comes up with a pocket steal. Inside pass, Ward. Jumper, good. Ward gets the bucket to go. 5 straight for Tyrell.
It might be small, but they're feisty. Right over Latong, the 7-footer. Take that!
Durkak into Latong, knocked away by Bell. It can't be saved by Nick Lewis, who ends up in the front row of the Peppers.
And you know what I like to see about that? We had gotten cockeyed a little bit defensively 2 times in a row, and one of them was because of Michael Bell. Michael Bell makes up for it, got a little bit of coaching up in there in the under 12 timeout, came out ready to play.
9:45 to play, first half, 21-14 Rams. Javon Bennett lofts it up. The ball snapped away by Ward, but Latong was able to use his definitive size and keep it away. And then they're going to call a foul on who? And that's what Martelli, I think it's a foul on VCU as Latong lost his footing. It's like Jennings tackled him.
He got pushed into him. That's how they're blowing up the screens.
Their own screens?
Yeah,
okay.
they're watch.
Well, we're looking at that. So the Rams, Latong was splitting, so they pushed Jennings into Latong is what you're saying.
Correct.
And I think
he was coming up over top of the screen.
They're going to chat. I think
they're going to see if it was a non-basketball play
for Jennings. We're going to get to take a look at this here in a second. I don't know. We're pretty far behind with the replay. I don't know. I guess they are going to look at it. Anthony Grant wants to have a word with the referees, and we know what that look is like. They're going to look at it. I think Phil Martelli's really mad at either the referees or the Dayton players. Rams almost got the steal on the inbound. Latong gave it up. That's going to be a flagrant 1 on Brandon Jennings. Yeah, he basically
chunked him.
Yeah, I mean, that was
but because of his height, it just didn't come out the right way.
They say it's a common foul. He was just trying to get out of the way, I think. He saw Latong coming down the middle, and I can't imagine, because what it looked like a body tackle in football. It looked like a safety tried to take a running back's legs out from under him. I'm not quite sure. I mean, I think the Rams caught a break there. All right. I think Phil Martelli's arguing is like, look, they are pushing and shoving a lot, blowing up our screens. Bennett up top to Latong, straight away Simon. Now Deshaun Montgomery.
I'll tell you what, Ward's doing a
Durkak, a three, top of the key. That's way short, no good, but the ball comes off Nick Lewis and out of bounds.
Ward doing a phenomenal job having to guard Latong in the paint. Really working hard to get around him, fronting the post. That's just unfortunate bounce right there, right off Nick Lewis.
Dayton's got 8 total rebounds, 3 of them offensive. And that was a team dead ball miss by VCU, who leads it 21-14, 9:26 to play. Durkak out front. Now Latong, top of the key. The 7'1" Frenchman hands to Keontae Jones. Jones to the right-hand side, Montgomery. Latong with 8 to shoot. Guarded by Bell. Jones, far side of the floor. Dribbles inside, kicks up to Montgomery. He takes a three-pointer, it's good. Shane Montgomery's 48 three-pointer this season cuts the lead to 4. 21-17, 9:01 to go. Clock running first half. This is Jennings into the front court. Michael Bell, a deep three left side. It's good! Michael Bell! I don't always take three-pointers, but when I do,
it's right in front of Coach Grant.
Nails it. Michael Bell, 18 of 33 from behind the arc. And the Rams lead at 24-17, back to a touchdown lead for VCU. Now Bennett up top to Latong. Jones drives inside the paint. Kicks it outside to Montgomery. Montgomery right side, 5 to shoot. Montgomery kicks it to Jones, a 3 in the corner. That is off the mark, no good. Michael Bell gets the rebound. VCU goes back the other way with a 7-point lead. Michael Bell, who just hit that 3, to Terrence Hill. Hill, left side. Steps back to the corner. Evans returns it to Hill. Takes a three-pointer. It's no good. In and out. Rebound pulled in by Dayton. Hill is trying to get his second three-pointer. Pass deflected into the hands of Durkak as Brandon Jennings left his feet on the entry pass and got a hand on it. Jones back up to Latong. A lob inside Durkak. Jumper, good. And he got inside VCU's defense, and Durkak gets his first 2 points of the game. It's 24-19, Rams by 5, 7:37 to play. Another Bell 3, no good. That one misses. It's rebounded by Montgomery. Bell quick had an open look. They gave him that shot. Pass to Durkak. Durkak inside the paint. Now he dribbles back out to reset up things for the Flyers, who are going to the basket on our left. Bennett gets by Jennings, high off the glass, misses, rebound, and they're going to call a foul. I think Bell going over the back. VCU has been called now for 4 fouls as Jennings gets called for the foul. That's his second. They have yet to whistle Dayton for any fouls at all, which is a little bit of a head scratcher considering how physical this game is. 24-19, Rams by 5, 7:18 to play, first half.
From Rams Unlimited, this is VCU Basketball, driven by the Richmond area Honda dealers.
Hi, I'm John J. Schwartz, also known as the man with square feet, and I'm celebrating 50 years in a commercial real estate business, and I'm still going strong with over 50 million square feet under my belt. And you don't get here without hard work, problem solving, and great relationships. So, if you're looking to buy, sell, or lease some square feet, or move or expand your business, I'm your man, John J. Schwartz, the man with square feet. Give me a call at 804-350-1866 or go to my website, themanwithsquarefeet.com.
This is Marty Kahn, a partner in the boutique litigation law firm of Moran Reeves Kahn, located right in the heart of downtown Richmond in Chaco Slip. Our law firm has been helping owners and managers navigate the complex business issues they face for over a quarter of a century. Our client list starts right here in Central Virginia, which is why we enthusiastically support local arts, music, and of course, VCU Rams basketball. I invite you to learn more about us and our 25 years of serving our clients by finding us online at moranreevescon.com.
VCU Rams fans, are you ready to score your dream home? Mungo Homes is building in Richmond. With dozens of homes across 11 great communities, we've got options, including move-in ready homes. From Midlothian to Mechanicsville to Moseley, discover townhomes and single-family homes with open floor plans, thoughtfully designed communities, and amenities that fit your lifestyle. Visit mungo.com to score your next home.
Ram Nation knows you can always trust someone in black and gold. That's why, when it comes to protecting your home, VCU fans count on Excel Pest and Termite Control. From termites and roaches to those dreaded spiders we all loathe, Excel is always on your team, ready to eliminate the worst pest problems fast. Don't let unwanted pests invade your home court. Visit excelpest.com today and trust the VCU home pros Ram Nation relies on.
What if you had experts helping you turn today's business challenges into tomorrow's opportunities? You can build confidence in your business at FahrenheitAdvisors.com.
From tailgates to tip-offs, find a great deal on your next Honda at your local Richmond area Honda dealer, proud sponsor of VCU basketball. Our question is, what if you had experts helping you turn today's business challenges into tomorrow's opportunities? Well, you can have answers by building confidence in your business at FahrenheitAdvisors.com. Want to say hi to Sean Brooks from Encompass Supply. Their new offices at 1626 Ownby Lane, 3 minutes from the Siegel Center for your lighting and electrical supplies. Find our friends at Encompass Supplies. 24-19, Rams by 5, 7:18 to go. Peppers are in full effect.
Oh, they sure are.
Deontay Jones inbounds, near side. Javon Bennett with the catch, guarded by Nick Lewis. Bennett up to Durkak. Durkak, far side pass to Jones. Now Latong, guarded by Michael Bell. Latong spins around. Durkak with 7 on the shot clock and 7:04 to go in the half. Durkak backs in, pump fakes. Durkak with 2 on the shot clock, puts up a tough shot, it's no good. Michael Bell comes flying in to get the rebound, and the Rams, leading 24-19, have the basketball and a 5-point lead. Under 7 minutes to go here in the first half of the A10 championship game. Winner gets the automatic bid to the NCAA tournament. Nick Lewis to Michael Bell. He thought about a 3, decides no. Comes near side to Terrence Hill. Hill, jump shot, free throw circle. Bullseye. Terrence Hill continues just to be a dead-eye sharp shooter. That one was from the free throw circle, 18 feet away. Latong into the front court. Rams up by 7, 26-19. 7 for Hill, and a steal by Barry Evans. Gives it up to Michael Bell. Michael Bell driving inside, lays it off the glass and in. Michael Bell's got 5. And a timeout called by Anthony Grant. The Rams lead it by 9, 28-19. Ram Nation in full throat here at the PPG Paints Arena. After that back-to-back buckets by VCU. Rams have turned Dayton over 4 times. VCU has 6 points off those turnovers.
Yeah, I mean, live ball turnovers is what we need. We don't want to have to play against that stingy half-court defense that they have, especially if the officiating is going to be let them tight play, go tight play. Dayton, 6:13 left in the first half, 0 fouls called against them at this point, and it's been a physical game.
It is hard to believe that they have played a foul-free first 13 minutes and 47 seconds.
I mean, I've even almost had a foul called over me sitting over here.
Yeah, but yet their broadcast team, no fouls.
Yeah, no fouls.
They're just throwing haymakers left and right. With nearly 50 years of combined experience in the Richmond market, the team of VCU alumni at Ruckert Real Estate is ready to show you why home ownership is for everyone. Buying or selling, they'll help you play to win. Ruckert Real Estate, brokered by Real Broker LLC, Richmond, Virginia. All right, so the Rams will defend the inbound. Jacob Connor, the 6'10 senior from Dayton. So now they're going big. They got 7-1 with Latong and 6'10 with Connor. Connor's guarded by Terrence Hill way out front. Djokovic on the bench with 2 early fouls. Of the 4 fouls the Rams have had called on them, it's been spread out between 2 guys, and a charge called on the other side. Javon Bennett finally gets his hand caught in the cookie jar as he pushed off Nick Lewis. And the foul, the first of the game, called on Dayton at the 5:56 mark. Oh, it was on Latong. That must have been the illegal screen.
And how about that lobbying by Phil Martelli Jr.? He's been begging for it. He finally got it.
28-19, Rams up by 9. Nick Lewis gives it up top. This is between the circles and Terrence Hill. Hill gets around a man, now drives inside. Hill, jumper no good. Follow rebound, Bell no good. Sprints out to Montgomery, and he's got the board. Dayton now in transition. Long pass to Bennett, but Bennett has it deflected off of the foot of Evans and out of bounds, who filled the passing lane on a cross-court pass, reading that perfectly, just didn't come up clean.
He looked like a defensive back just waiting for that ball to fly across the 45 feet. He was getting ready to get it. He wanted to take care of business on the other end.
28-19, Rams by 9. Dayton inbounding on the far sideline in front of the scores table. Simon. Now Bennett goes to the far side. Bennett up top to Connor. Feeds the post. This is Simon deep in the post. Turnaround jumper is blocked. Jones comes away with it, and they call a...
Oh, okay. I felt like it was below the rim.
I would like to take a look at that. Honestly. That's a goaltend.
Yeah. That's why they're out there and we're over here.
It's truly a goaltend. Yeah. All right, so the 2-point bucket, the goaltend by Jadrian Tracy. And the Rams come back into the front court. Rams 11 of 22 from the field, shooting 50%. Jadrian Tracy on Javon Bennett. Leaves it for Nick Lewis, left wing. Lewis steps back. Now Evans in the corner. 5 minutes to play. Lewis steps back, takes a three-pointer. Huzzah! The 3 for Nick Lewis. He's got his second of the game, and the Rams lead by 10. 31-21, 4:49 to go here in the first half. 7 first-half threes for the Rams. Simon on the far side. Now Montgomery. Straight away, right at the logo. Bounce pass inside. Simon's got it. Layup blocked by Ward. Simon gets it back and over the back. No, he's going to call a foul on Jalen Simon, who was too aggressive getting the rebound, used his body to block out the Ram in an illegal way. And that's the second foul called on Dayton.
And once again, Nick Lewis flying in to try to get a rebound. Good things happen when effort is applied. How about Nick Lewis going in there and getting some?
We have to credit Tyrell Ward, too. Simon was deep and was wide open, and Ward came from the weak side to get a rejection on what would have been an easy bucket for the Flyers. Rams on top, 31-21, 4:27 to play here in the first half of action. Terrence Hill straight away. Hill to the right side. Bounce pass, Nick Lewis. Lewis dribbling around, now takes it into key. A-10 jumper is no good, way off the mark. He was feeling a little bit frisky after making that 3, and he missed it far wide left. Dirk back to Montgomery, far side. Rams come out and defend. Now Jay and Simon to Keontae Jones. Jones feeds it off to Durkak. Durkak had 28 yesterday in their win against St. Louis, that buzzer beater. Connor, Simon with 8 on the shot clock. Jones can't get anywhere on Tracy, who defends well, and then Jadrian, the very last minute, kind of used his body. That's fouls on Jadrian, and that gets us to the under 4 timeout. Ram Nation, VCU here, and Pittsburgh has a 10-point lead. It is 31-21, 3:48 to go in the first half. 2-minute timeout. Back to the Steel City in a moment on Rams Unlimited.
And with the WRV Home Show for Crawlspace Medic. It's not spring yet, but the weather's already warm and humid. Now your house is damp and your allergies are back. Crawlspace Medic can solve that. The air in your home circulates through your crawlspace or basement. Crawlspace Medic waterproofing system mean you breathe cleaner air all year. Encapsulation, dehumidifiers, vapor barriers, Crawlspace Medic customizes each solution for your better home air quality. Schedule a free estimate at crawlspacemedic.com. That's crawlspacemedic.com.
Do you owe back taxes or have unfiled tax returns? The IRS won't quit until they get your money. Here's great news, fresh from those in the know. Major changes have happened at the IRS. If you owe more than $10,000, you may be eligible for a 99% reduction of what you owe. Haven't filed a return for a while? Their happy clients are talking.
The IRS was going to levy my bank account, but Guardian was able to prevent that and fix all my IRS issues. Thanks again, Guardian Tax.
Need relief from crushing tax debt? The IRS now has special programs. Guardian Tax knows all about them. Personal or business, this is the fresh new brick you've been hoping for.
We aren't the company you call when you need a hug because you're scared of the IRS. Guardian Tax is the company that wins when you need it most.
Guardian Tax Service is really great to work with. They really help me out. I'd recommend them highly.
Call now for a free confidential consultation. 800-499-6623. 800-499-6623. 800-499-6623. 800-499-6623.
Guests appear on 910 The Fan via the Hadid Mercer Rug Cleaning Hotline. For all of your Oriental rug cleaning needs, just one call to Joe Hadid. Trust your Oriental rugs to Hadid Mercer Rug Cleaning. Learn more at HadidMercerRugCleaning.com.
This St. Patrick's Day weekend, let's keep our community safe from drunk driving. If you celebrate a little too much, don't rely on the luck of the Irish. Use a rideshare or designated driver. From your friends at Odyssey and Virginia Injury Law, Virginia's largest black-owned injury law firm.
Richmond's home of the VCU Rams. The new Sports Radio 910 The Fan.
Altria Theater presents An Evening with John Legend. The critically acclaimed multi-platinum artist comes to Richmond on April 8th. You can still get tickets at altriatheater.com. That's altriatheater.com. Unlocking Potential is VCU's campaign to expand access, fuel innovation, and create a university that empowers everyone to succeed on campus and beyond. Learn more at unlocking.vcu.edu. If you do not like the attention you're getting from the accounting and consultants in your life, we recommend you getting in touch with Adams, Jenkins, and Cheatham. They will take care of the questions you have. AJCCPAS.com. They're the best in the biz, quite frankly. Frank Jenkins is a big Ram fan, a huge supporter of what we do, and all the information you need to know about their wonderful agency is at AJCCPAS.com. All right, Rodney, Rams up 31-21, 3:48 to play.
I'd like to see them closed out this half strong. They've had a really good half. You don't want to leak going into halftime. You want to go in with good mojo.
Yeah, pretty important 3:48 here before the intermission.
Especially with the way we played without Lazar. The
Rams get a steal on the inbounds, yes, and then throw it up to Tyrell Ward, sprints ahead of everybody, and finishes with a two-hand slam! Dayton's sixth turnover proves so costly, and a blocking foul called on Lewis as Bennett ran into Lewis. Lewis ended up on his duff, and that'll be the 15th foul on, make the 16th foul, first one on Lewis. Again, there's been 6 fouls called on the Rams, 2 on Dayton, but the Rams lead at 33-21, 3:29 to go, first half. Latong back out there, guarded by Bell. Javon Bennett to the right wing. Bennett picks it up. Now Connor feeds the post. Latong working on Bell. Turnaround jumper, good. Latong at the rim finishes.
Hey, with the lineup that we've had to play, the fact that that's his first 2 points in the paint, I'll take it.
Yeah, he's got 5. He had a 3 earlier, and you're right. I think that VCU absolutely sign up for that. Nick Lewis straight away. Love to have a good offensive possession here with a clean shot. Terrence Hill, someone that can get you that shot on the far sideline. Pocket pass inside to Michael Bell. Bell spins around, left-handed jumper, good! Michael Bell off the glass, the assist from Terrence Hill. Rams equalize the 2-pointer by Latong with an inside bucket of their own, 35-23. That is your new score. The Rams by a dozen, 2:34 to go. Latong way out front. Bennett angling to his right, runs into Bell. Bennett tries to niftily dribble and can't. Hurd with 6 on the shot clock. That gives it off to Bennett with 3 on the shot clock, with 2 on the shot clock. Bennett jumper, 18-footer at the end of the shot clock is no good. The ball is caromed off the glass into the hands of Terrence Hill. Rams come the other way. Terrence Hill splits 2 defenders, drives, kicks it up top to Ward. A 3 on its way, no good, in and out. And it's rebounded by Dayton. Flyers with 2 minutes to play in the half have the ball down 35-23. Durkak takes it in on Ward, gets deep. Now they triple team. His shot rejected by the long arms of Ward. And now Bell in transition. He Euro steps his way to pass to Lewis. A 3 for Lewis. Eureka! And the Rams up 38-23. A 15-point lead for the black and gold here in the Still City. Connor, left wing. Latong, right side. Hurd now with 12 to shoot, 85 seconds to play. Durkak drives hard inside the lane with a spin move, puts it up, and it misses. Rebound inside. Nick Lewis has it, and Lewis comes the other way, left to right. He's in transition with the ball. Michael Bell to Terrence Hill with 1:09 to play in the half. Hill crosses over, looks to distribute. Instead goes right side, inside the lane, jumper good! As the Rams get the 2-point bucket from Hill, and the VCU
Rams up 17, 40-23.
Break out the disco ball, my God, put him on skates.
Right side, Javon Bennett. Rams on a 12-2 run. Far side, Hurd. Latong, three-point line extended, dribbles in traffic, and they get a pushing foul with 41 seconds left on either Bell or Hill.
I think it's Hill. Hill had no choice.
And they are going to call it on Michael Bell.
Whoa, that's 2.
Is it 2 on Bell? That's the first, I believe, on Bell, Rodney, that they gave him the
good.
call.
So I thought they had called that one over the back earlier.
I think they had Tracy on that one. Anyway.
I'll take it.
Yeah. We'll take it. All right, the Rams up 40-23.
Stats say 1. I'm going to go with 1.
I'm fully on board with what the stats say. So Latong at the free throw line for Dayton. Keep in mind, the Rams have played the majority of this first half without Lazar Djokovic on the floor. Is it a 1-and-1? The jump shot is good. Or the free throw is good, rather. Latong, a 76% foul shooter.
He is really big.
He is a
long fellow.
He's a tall sophomore. Free throw, good.
Yeah, Terrence Hill just cut up underneath. I mean, what are you going to do?
Yeah. All right, so the Rams lead is cut to 15, 40-25. Now backcourt pressure with 41 seconds left to go in the half. Dayton trying to salvage some momentum here in half number 1. VCU into the front court, left to right, and a timeout called by Terrence Hill. The use it or lose it timeouts called by Coach Martelli. Every time at this point in the game, we get to hear from Bob Rathman, and he talks about Gerald Henderson. So why don't we play that hot break right now?
When Gerald Henderson arrived at VCU in 1974, his all-around ability on the basketball court quickly became apparent. By the time he finished his career with the Rams, he was one of the finest players in school history, distinguishing himself as a leader on and off the court. His excellence continued at the pro level. A 13-year NBA career, he helped teams win 3 league championships, 2 with the Celtics and 1 with the Pistons. To learn more about the Hall and how you can become involved, visit vasportshof.org.
Forget this time.
40-25, Rams by 15. VCU shooting 55% from the field, 16 of 29. They have 8 points off of 6 Dayton turnovers. And the Rams equaling the Dayton rebounds 15 apiece, and that is with Brandon Jennings and Lazar Djokovic on the bench with 2 fouls each.
Yeah, they're going to have some fresh legs, but Michael Bell has really been putting in some work. He's been guarding 1 through 5 tonight. Just really huge effort.
He is such a utility player for VCU on the defensive side. All right, so Tyrell Ward will inbound on the side out. There's about a 12-second differential between the shot and game clock as Terrence Hill has it at the logo of Betterment, which is the official sponsor of the A10 tournament. Ward at the timeline. Ward with 5 to shoot. Now Hill with 3 to shoot. Hill with 2 to shoot. He will launch a high arcing 3, and that's air ball, no good. And that'll stop play. I think that Coach Martelli really frustrated with one of his guys on they weren't able to execute what they came out of the huddle executing. I'm not sure who it was.
We've been so good at that as of late. That definitely was a busted play right there. I think we got hung up with Hill picked up his dribble, and that just put us out of sync.
All right, so now with 10.8 seconds left to go in the half, the Rams will have to defend here. Jerkak gives to Javon Bennett. Got to stop the ball. Tyrell Ward will be the guy with that. 4 on the clock. Bennett drives all the way up, lays his up. Nobody has it blocked by Bell. Bell gives up to Ward, a 3-pointer at the buzzer. It hits the top of the shot clock. That's a miss. How about your first half, Rodney?
I'll take it. Big defensive effort, back-to-back first halves in games. Phenomenal defensive effort for the Rams.
You hold Dayton to 25 points in the first half of the A10 tournament, and the Rams lead it by 15. Adam Epstein on the other side on Rams Unlimited, presented by the Richmond Area Honda Dealers.
Signature Dealership Studio. This is the new Sports Radio 910 The Fan. Now at 105.1 FM, WRNL Richmond and WRVQ HD2 Richmond. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
calling Ram Nation. Want to get closer to the action and catch your favorite Rams players off the court? Head to Buffalo Wild Wings, the home of the new VCU Basketball Live Show. Every month, members of the men's and women's teams join us for an exclusive live event that you won't want to miss. Enjoy Buffalo Wild Wings, legendary wings, ice cold drinks, and the best sports atmosphere in town while you connect with fellow fans and meet the stars that make VCU basketball great. Visit VCUathletics.com/shows to find the next event date.
This is Rich Runnick with Fahrenheit Advisors, a full-service business advisory firm with over 140 consultants nationwide. The experts at Fahrenheit are your single source for cross-functional expertise in business strategy, finance, human capital, and executive search. Just like Rodney the Ram builds confidence for VCU, Fahrenheit Advisors gives you the confidence to make great business decisions. Fahrenheit Advisors, unstoppable confidence in your business starts here. Learn more at FahrenheitAdvisors.com.
Hey Rams fans, this is Patrick O'Toole of Pella Windows and Doors. One of my favorite memories growing up was going to VCU games in the Coliseum with my parents, Dennis and Debbie O'Toole. I saw their passion for the VCU community, and we still carry that today. It's the same passion that I bring to Pella Windows and Doors here in Richmond. We take pride in offering energy-efficient products that can immediately lower your heating and cooling bills. If you are a Ram fan and you've thought about replacing your windows, Google us at Pella Windows Richmond. That's Pella Windows Richmond, and we'd be honored to come by for a free consultation.
Ram Nation, this is Aaron Fisher, local owner of Rainbow Restoration. I'll freely admit it, I'm the last guy you ever want to have to call. Usually, if you have to call us at Rainbow Restoration, it's your worst day. You have fire damage, water damage, mold damage at your home or business, and it needs to be taken care of quickly. Calling us gets you in touch with someone right here in Richmond. My wife, Carrie, our staff, and I are prepared to handle any disaster and get you back to normal as soon as possible. So when that unprepared disaster strikes your home or business, Google us at Rainbow Restoration, proud supporters of the VCU Rams.
I'm Mike Bell from the VCU men's basketball team. In the game, every point matters, and with Synergy Technical, every point we score does more than lights up the board. It gives back. Located right here in RVA, Synergy Technical isn't just an award-winning technology consulting firm. They're committed to giving back to the community we love, and I'm proud to be right there with them, helping make a difference. Synergy Technical, where we do good work, is more than just a slogan.
Synergy Technical is proud to be the official cloud solutions partner of the VCU Rams. Visit VCUcloudpartner.com today.
A story of first downs and second chances. Meet former pro football player Michael Robinson.
I wanted to keep playing, but my feet hurt.
And all those big league experts couldn't help?
You have access to anything, but none of it worked.
Finally, he got fitted with Good Feet arch supports.
Let me tell you something. They work.
Now, he recommends Good Feet to
anybody. If you move, go to the Good Feet store.
The Good Feet store is in Short Pump and West Broad Marketplace near Wegmans and Cabela's, and in Midlothian in Stonehenge Village near Wegmans.
VCU Basketball from Rams Unlimited is presented by Encompass Supply, offering decorative lighting and electrical supplies since 1929. And by Buffalo Wild Wings, home to the new VCU Basketball Live Show, featuring new student athletes and special guests every month. 20 minutes are in the book, and that means it's time for the Pella Windows and Doors Halftime Report. Let's join the Rams Unlimited broadcast and Adam Epstein.
Welcome in, Ram Nation. I'm Adam Epstein. This is the Pella Windows and Doors halftime show on the Fan. It is 8-10 Championship Sunday, and VCU's jumped out to a 40-25 halftime advantage, a 15-point lead, led by 9 from Nick Lewis and 9 from Terrence Hill. A pair of point guards putting it into the bucket for the Rams. You know, my first half thoughts were the way VCU defended is championship-level defense. They held Dayton to 33% from the field. They made Dayton commit 6 turnovers. And then offensively, VCU loved the way we worked the ball around to get open looks. And the Rams are hitting 8 of 14 from long range in the first half. Nick Lewis, 3 for 3. I mean, he's been terrific. He's the difference in this game right now. Nick Lewis is 9 points in the first half, but also it's VCU's points off of the turnovers that they're creating. They're up an 8-2 advantage there, and the bench points, as always, this season it's been the case. It's not just Terrence Hill who has 9, but Michael Bell with 7, and Tyro Ward with a massive 7 points, because when he checked into this game, Dayton had made a run to make it 21-17. That was 21-17. Well, now it's 40-25. Ward had a big part to do with that. As we do a little box score breakdown here, 9 from Lewis. He has not missed from the outside. 9 from Terrence Hill. That mid-range jumper has been terrific. He's got 2 assists as well. 7 from Bell, 7 from Ward, 2 from Jennings, 3 from Tracy. Now, here's the thing in the first half. Lazar Djokovic picked up 2 quick fouls. He's only played 4 minutes. So the Rams will have the addition of Godzilla, Lazar Djokovic, in the paint in the second half, and he could afford to pick up a couple of more fouls. But I think the way they defended Latong was terrific, did not let him get really going down low, and I think the best part about the defense has been the way they stopped Javon Bennett. He can take over a game. He's so quick. He gets to the basket. Great three-point shooter. He's 2 of 8 in this first half and has a pair of turnovers. So VCU up by 15 with 20 minutes of hoops still to be played. I'm Adam Epstein. This is the Pella Windows and Doors halftime show courtside from PPG Paints Arena for the A10 championship game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The sun is out. The birds are chirping.
Whomever, for whenever, we stop at nothing. To find answers. Whoever you are, whatever brings you to us, we are unconditionally committed to helping you live your best life. That is our unending promise. Learn more at vcuhealth.org/unwavering.
It's the final and the Rams win it, 53-52!
There's nothing like that feeling you get when VCU earns another victory. And once again, this year Papa John's joins the celebration by offering half off your online pizza order the day after a Rams win. Just use promo code VCUWins when ordering through papajohns.com, and your pizza is 50% off. That's promo code VCUWins the day after each Rams victory to get half off your online pizza order at papajohns.com.
This is Robbie Robinson for West Broad Honda. 1978, kind of an important year for the Rams as we made our first ever postseason appearance. It's also the year that West Broad Honda opened its doors in Richmond. Nearly 5 decades later, it's easy to look around the arena and feel like you're surrounded by family. And considering how well West Broad Honda has taken care of us since 1978, it's easy to feel like they're family too. From the first NIT to last year's Big Dance, West Broad Honda, like family, has been with us the entire time. On the corner of Broad and Glenside and at westbroadhonda.com. Ram Nation, this is Robbie Robinson for the Richmond SPCA. What makes a championship team? At VCU, we know you get talented people in different positions that all work as one, and you hang banners. That's why the Richmond SPCA was voted the best place to adopt a pet by the readers of Richmond Magazine. Their team is incredible. Vets, trainers, and staff are there from the first day to the whole life of your furry friend. Is it time to add a new teammate to your home lineup? Check out the Richmond SPCA or another local shelter. Find them online at richmondspca.org.
Ram Nation, this is Aaron Fisher, local owner of Rainbow Restoration. While disasters caused by fire, water, or mold could be a once-in-a-lifetime event to most of our customers, they're things that we confront on a daily basis. My wife, Carrie, and I have a team that has years of experience dealing with these types of circumstances and getting the people that call us back to normal as soon as possible. So when disaster strikes your home or business, tell your insurance company that you want the locally based team at Rainbow Restoration on the job. The best way to find us is online. Just Google us at Rainbow Restoration of Richmond.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Virginia Commonwealth University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university. VCU Basketball from Rams Unlimited is presented by Fahrenheit Advisors. Building confidence in your business starts here. Go to FahrenheitAdvisors.com to learn more. Now let's take you back to the Pella Windows and Doors halftime report and Adam Epstein.
Welcome back in here on Championship Sunday. This is the Pella Windows and Doors halftime show on the Fan. I'm Adam Epstein, and VCU is up 40-25 on the Dayton Flyers. Got to make sure VCU comes out strong in these opening 4 minutes, holds on to their 15-point advantage when Terrence Hill and Michael Bell check in. But defense wins championships. You hear it every year, and VCU played great defense for the first 20 minutes. Let's revisit the keys to victory and pathway to success. Number one was to win the rebounding battle. Dayton's got some big fellows, including the 7-footer down low, but VCU is winning the rebounding advantage 16-15 in the first half. Number two, fast break points, 9-0. VCU dominant there as they've gotten blocks, they've gotten steals, deflections, and been able to run out in transition. That included a big steal for Michael Bell as he went coast to coast in the first half. I thought Bell was great. 7 points, 4 rebounds for the Rams. Third key to victory, points in the paint. And that's where VCU has an advantage. It's a narrow advantage, 12-10. The halftime message from AWOD is to keep it up, keep the pedal on the metal. All gas, no brakes. Second half success story. VCU holds on to win the A-10 championship if they start the half strong. Dayton may run out of energy in this game with how much basketball they've played this weekend. The full 40 minutes of exhaustion against St. Louis. Do not let them gain confidence. Keep driving to the basket, and we'll see if the calls start going VCU's way. Dayton was just called for 1 foul the entire first half, something Martelli Jr. was openly frustrated about. So 15-point advantage here from VCU, and I feel like there's still room to grow on the offensive end. Driving to the basket more and getting Lazar Djokovic involved, right? Like, that's what I will have my eye on in these first 4 minutes. Does VCU force feed it to Djokovic? Is it some drive and dish situations? I would love to see him get his confidence going with an early layup or dunk. But the bench, my goodness, they've been terrific. Like I said, Bell, Ward, and Hill today were superb. And then Jennings, even though he's in the starting lineup, but I thought he's had a really strong half defensively. He's got 2 personal fouls, so that's something to keep an eye on in the second half of this one. 40-25, VCU with a 15-point advantage on the Dayton Flyers. I'm Adam Epstein. I hand it back to Robbie Robinson and Rodney Ashby for the second half of VCU basketball via Rams Unlimited.
Ram fans, this is Frank Jenkins. Did you know this year that college basketball totally changed all kinds of rules? Coaches now have one challenge to get a new ruling on a call. Those of us who are the accountants and consultants at Adams, Jenkins, and Cheatham know a thing or two about rule changes and how they can change the look of your personal or business finances. So if you're looking for a team that is on top of all the different laws, interpretations, and rules, give us a call. We're the accountants and consultants of Adams, Jenkins, and Cheatham, and we look forward to seeing you at the next Rams game.
Hey Ram fans, this is Daniel with Flagstop Car Wash. March is here and the action's in the Flagstop Car Wash app. All month long, test your skills on our new arcade game, Clean Shot Challenge. It's a fast, fun basketball game made just for Ram fans. And don't forget to play Spin to Win every day in the app to earn wash points. Rack up enough points and turn them into free car washes, or even a free month of unlimited membership and get the freedom to wash whenever you want. So download the Flagstop app and start playing today. Flagstop Car Wash, the official car wash of VCU.
This is Marty Kahn, a partner in the boutique litigation law firm of Moran Reeves Kahn, located right in the heart of downtown Richmond in Chaco Slip. Our law firm has been helping owners and managers navigate the complex business issues they face for over a quarter of a century. Our client list starts right here in Central Virginia, which is why we enthusiastically support local arts, music, and of course, VCU Rams basketball. I invite you to learn more about us and our 25 years of serving our clients by finding us online at moranreevescon.com.
Here are 2 sounds that trigger excitement. The first, the crowd at the Siegel Center. The next, the sound of a Ruth's Chris steak being delivered to your table. We're fortunate here in Richmond to experience both of these, and while the Rams only play on certain nights, you can hear that sizzle of Ruth's Chris almost any time. From their fillets to T-bones, ribeyes to New York strips, you won't find a better steak in Richmond than Ruth's Chris. When the Rams celebrate, we do it in style, and so should you at Ruth's Chris off Huguenot Road in Midlothian or at ruthschris.com.
The right partner makes all the difference. For more than 185 years, we've forged personal relationships with our customers and communities, funding economic development and rallying around the causes that are important to our neighbors. With local bankers you know and trust, businesses and individuals throughout the Commonwealth continue to choose United Bank. Proud to be united with the Rams. Bankwithunited.com. United Bank. Member FDIC.
VCU Rams fans, are you ready to score your dream home? Mungo Homes is building in Richmond. With dozens of homes across 11 great communities, we've got options, including move-in ready homes. From Midlothian to Mechanicsville to Moseley, discover townhomes and single-family homes with open floor plans, thoughtfully designed communities, and amenities that fit your lifestyle. Visit mungo.com to score your next home.
VCU Basketball from Rams Unlimited is presented by VCU Black and Gold MasterCard from Virginia Credit Union, the official credit union of the Rams. Now let's take you back inside the arena for the call of the second half with Rodney and Robbie.
So the Rams are spotting themselves a 15-point head start to start the second half. On top 40-25 over the Dayton Flyers in the A-10 championship game. VCU looking for their fourth A-10 tournament victory, and back-to-back for the first time since the Rams were in the Sun Belt in 1980 and 1981. That was the last time we won back-to-back conference tournament championships. Of all the championships we've won, and there has been a lot of them, we've never done it back-to-back years since 1980.
Yeah, I mean, today we can do that. We have an opportunity to do that. We just have to continue to play that type of defense. We shot lights out in the first half. I don't expect us to carry those statistics through the game, but I do expect, and we have to demand, that the defense stays the same, and we can come out and have a really, really good time after this game.
Yeah, not have to sweat out an NCAA selection show at all. That is what the Rams are really driving for, because between all of us, you ask 5 different people, you get 5 different opinions on what's going to happen should VCU not
I would
win.
have felt a lot more comfortable had St. Louis been in this game.
Yes, I agree, but
you know what? We got what we got, and let's come out and put another half together.
All right, so here we go. We're underway. Second half of the A-10 championship is upon us as Dayton's got the basketball to start things off. Jay and Simon and his team trails by 15. Javon Bennett comes near side to Montgomery. Montgomery puts the ball on the floor. The stutter steps back, takes a right-handed three. It's no good. Ball tipped out, and Nick Lewis gets the rebound, and the Rams get the stop to start things off. Lewis to Barry Evans. Djokovic back out there. Now Jadrian Tracy on the far side of the floor. Tries to get inside. Can't do it. Now Brandon Jennings goes inside. Jennings feeds a pass off to Evans. Evans takes a three-pointer. That's off the mark. No good. Rebound to Sean Montgomery. Montgomery quickly to Bennett. Bennett drives inside. Double clutch layup is blocked, and that's a goaltend. Second goaltend of the game by VCU as Evans was trailing the play, got high in the air. I think for VCU, just trying to stay within yourselves. Don't try to do too much. Even though you're getting closer to that finish line, don't try to be the one that does things that is not in your resume.
Yeah, win this first 5 minutes, too.
Nick Lewis to Tracy. Jadrian, left wing, comes back out with the dribble, and bam, hands it off to Brandon Jennings, who feeds it to Nick Lewis. Lewis with 7 on the shot clock. Djokovic now. Djokovic is pushed, shoots, and that's an air ball. No good. Fielded by Evans, but Evans stepped on the baseline out of bounds. So the Rams come up empty in their first 2 segments. A three-pointer missed by Barry Evans, and then a fadeaway air ball by Lazar Djokovic.
Lazar's got to re-warm up.
Yeah.
He was sat on the bench the majority of the first half.
Yeah, Lazar total minutes is 5 with 18:50 to play, and the Rams up 40-27. Keontae Jones to Deshaun Montgomery in the lane. Montgomery misses the shot inside, and it's rebounded by VCU. He's at the rim and just put too much English on it. Nick Lewis, a 3, left side, is good! Nick Lewis hits the 3 ball, his 3rd of the game. And VCU on top 43-27, a 16-point lead for VCU. Bennett across the midcourt stripe. Straight ahead to Keontae Jones. Now Latong, high post pass. Simon to Javon Bennett. Bennett tries to get Evans on skates. Now the post is fed by Simon into Keontae Jones. Jones on Djokovic, jumper good. Djokovic was kind of just giving way.
Well, we sent the double. He had to zone up, and then he ended up shifting early. Good defense right there. Just, you're going to give up something when you're closing out like that.
43-29. That's your new score. Rams by 14. Barry Evans drives hard into the lane. Gets at the A-10 mark. Turns around. Puts up a jumper. It is no good. The ball tipped out to Jennings. Jennings comes right inside. Little floater. That's short. Rebounded by Latong, and then a foul called. VCU going in, and that is Brandon Jennings' third. The first team, or the all-defensive team member, gets called for his third personal foul.
He's racked up a couple fouls this tournament.
Rams have started by shooting 1 of 5 from the field. That one was a big one from Nick Lewis, but who's now 4 for 4 from behind the arc. 46 threes on the season for Lewis. 43-29, Rams lead it by 14 points, 17:23 to go here in half number 1. Simon to Bennett, again that screen. Bennett hesitates, floater in the lane is good. Javon Bennett's got 9, he averages 16 a game. And VCU comes back the other way, up by 12, 43-31. Terrence Hill lofts a pass near side, Djokovic. Djokovic has yet to score so far today. Hill inside, Djokovic catches, and a hold is going to be called, I think, on Keontae Jones, and that was a good foul on Jones because Djokovic had a step. If you're thinking of a wide receiver, that was a pass interference call because that would have been a clean catch and dunk for Lazar. So Keontae Jones picks up the personal foul at the 16:59 mark. First foul on Dayton this half. Terrence Hill comes near side to Tracy. Touch pass to Barry Evans. Evans takes it across the floor to Nick Lewis. Lewis drives the lane, and he swoops back out. Now goes baseline with 7 on the shot clock. Lewis inside, shot is blocked, and Dayton comes away with it with a 2-on-2. Montgomery inside on Tracy. His shot no good, and they're going to call a goaltend. That's the third goaltend on the Rams, and the bucket and 1. And Phil Martelli wants to call a timeout. Montgomery's got the 2-point bucket. The lead for VCU is now 10, 43-33. And Martelli will take the TO. It's going to be a full at the 16:39 mark. We'll be back with more after this on Rams Unlimited from your Richmond area Honda dealers.
When you see a Gravely mowing the grass, you're looking at over 100 years of ingenuity in action. You're seeing a rugged, durable machine professional lawn service companies have relied on for generations. Or maybe you see a homeowner who demands the best, cutting their own lawn like the pros, whether mowing or on a trailer between jobs. When you see a Gravely, you're seeing greatness at work. Take your lawn mowing up a notch with a Gravely. See the full line at your local dealer.
Hey guys, it's AWOD. Wow, what a team the Red Door guys, Brian and Greg, make. If you have a property you need to sell fast, no matter the condition, you need the Red Door guys. They will buy your property in any condition for a fair and honest price. Brian and Greg, the Red Door guys, are VCU alum. They support VCU basketball, our local community, and AWOD radio. Red Door guys make the process smooth, easy, and fair. If you're ready to sell, pick up the phone, call my friends. The Red Door guys at 804-952-2222. 804-952-2222. Tell them AWOD sent you.
Pick up the phone and call the Red Door guys to buy your home.
If you owe back taxes, listen carefully to rule number 1. Never go up against the IRS alone. They're cracking down, freezing bank accounts, garnishing paychecks, canceling passports. Even your home or business could be at risk. But here's what they don't tell you. The IRS has powerful tax relief programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. That's why smart people call Optima Tax Relief, America's #1 tax resolution firm. Nobody knows these programs like the experts at Optima. Their team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $2 billion in tax debt for people just like you. The IRS is not stopping, so don't wait, and don't take them on alone. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima today for a free consultation.
Call 800-354-2840. 800-354-2840. 800-354-2840.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
The Washington Capitals play here. The new Sports Radio 910, The Fan.
You heard Adam talk about it in the timeout, and we concur. The Red Door guys will tell you that when life happens, whether it's inheritance, tough tenants, major repairs, the Red Door guys buy houses in any condition, give you a fair cash offer without the headaches. No repairs, no commissions, no games when you need to sell fast. Call the Red Door guys at 804-373-RAMS. Headquartered in Richmond, Hill Group offers insurance, employee benefits, and HR solutions to businesses and individuals throughout the nation. You've probably heard the phrase, it's not personal, it's business. At Hill Group, the opposite is true. Discover the Hill difference at hillgroup.com. All right, the and one after the goaltend. That's the third goaltend of the day for the Rams, and Montgomery, a 79% free throw shooter, misses. All right, so the Rams catch a break there. It's a 10-point lead. Lewis, Evans, Bell, Tracy, Hill. That's the 5 on the floor for VCU.
I thought that was a solid timeout by Coach Martelli.
Yeah, and he had some to burn. He still has now 2 remaining. Terrence Hill, left side. Hill inside the 8-10 mark. Whips a pass over to Michael Bell with 8 on the shot clock. Bell step back, puts up a three-pointer. Give it to him! Michael Bell hits the 3! And the Rams back up by double figures, 13. It's 46-33, 16:05 to go. Michael Bell's second three-pointer of the game, his 19th of the season. Sean Montgomery.
Get this in clicking again.
Yeah, the Rams have given up 8 early points in the second half. Montgomery, the whistle, screen, offensive foul on Amiel Latong. And Terrence Hill is slow to get up.
Looks like he took a knee to the thigh.
Yeah, it might be a dead leg situation. We'll keep an eye on Hill, who is grimacing greatly. They're looking at Terrence Hill right now on the floor. Rams on top, 46-33, 15:50 to play.
This is VCU basketball from Rams Unlimited, driven by the Richmond area Honda dealers.
Ram fans, this is Frank Jenkins. The winds of change are upon us again. NIL, transfer portal, and yet again a coaching change. But this one comes with some Italian spice at the stew as we welcome Phil Martelli Jr. to the black and gold. The team at Adams, Jenkins, and Cheatham is excited to have Coach and his family here in the Richmond area. If you need any help navigating the winds of change in your financial world, give us a call. We're the accountants and consultants of Adams, Jenkins, and Cheatham, and we look forward to seeing you at the next Rams game.
The sun is out, the birds are chirping, and the open road is calling. Bring on the spring at the Honda Spring Event and take that road trip you've been dreaming of. Now's the time to check out the Honda Civic and HR-V. From Honda, the 2025 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value Brand.
For great deals, visit your Richmond area Honda dealers. Proud sponsor of VCU basketball.
Based on 2025 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelley Blue Book, visit kbb.com for more information.
Ram Nation, this is Coach Martelli for Beecroft and Bull. One of the things I look for in a player is versatility. Can they shoot and defend? Can they go left and right? It's why I'm so impressed with the VCU licensed apparel from Johnny O at Beecroft and Bull. Need a VCU polo for the course? Beecroft has it. A zip-up vest? Yes, sir. A quarter zip for game day? Johnny O has that too. And don't forget the versatile VCU hoodie, which can play anywhere. All of them are in the Johnny O collection that you can find at Beecroft and Bull at Libby and Grove or beecroftandbull.com.
At VCU, opportunity is at the heart of everything we do in our classrooms, our health system, and our communities. Unlocking potential. VCU's Campaign for the Future is our bold commitment to expand access to education and healthcare, fuel research and discovery, and open pathways to success for everyone, no matter their background. Together, we're building a university and a future unlike any other. Learn more at unlocking.vcu.edu.
Today's broadcast of VCU basketball is presented by your Richmond area Honda dealers. From tailgates to tip-offs, find a great deal on your next Honda at your Richmond area Honda dealer.
Ever wonder what magic goes into the secret sauce of Brainerd Mill Woods Retirement Living? It's the perfect blend of tailored care, experienced staff, and meaningful amenities that keep life full of flavor. Visit BrainerdMillWoods.com to get a taste of retirement with a pinch of something special. Moran Reeves Kahn, a boutique law firm located in the heart of downtown Richmond and Shockoe Slip. They've been helping owners and managers go through the complex issues they face for over a quarter of a century. Find them online at MoranReevesCon.com. All right, good news. Terrence Hill back on the floor. I think he just took a hip check or inside thigh check. I'm not sure exactly, but he is a little bit gimpy, but he's back out there.
Yeah, I think he just took a knee to the thigh. That's going to hurt a little bit tomorrow, but might hurt a little less if we can come out with a W today.
Rams on top, 46-33, 15:45, second half clock running. This Dayton team can spurt. They did yesterday against St. Louis. Michael Bell straight ahead. Gives up, and that's a pushing foul on Montgomery, who just kind of shoved Terrence Hill, and Montgomery picks up the personal foul. There's no one close to foul trouble on the Flyers side, as they were
hard. They had 0 in the first half.
Close to that, but yeah, it was right at that, 2, but you're right.
If that sounded facetious and not happy, you were right.
Actually had 3 in the first half,
Yeah.
and 3 in the second half, and 2 in the first half. They have more in the second half than they in the first half. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Tracy, left side, kicks past to Michael Bell, fakes the three-pointer, almost opened up some space. 4 in the shot clock. Here's a 3 from Hill, and that's off the front iron, no good. Evans. Foul called on Dayton, so the Flyers get whistled for a foul. Jones picks up a second.
Maybe it's this end. They like calling them down here.
So maybe it's you and me.
That's what it is.
I mean, what's down on our end?
Yeah.
Is it me? Tell me if it's me. It's me.
It's you. It's not me.
Okay.
Evans. No, it's me. It's not you.
Yeah, it's not a me thing. Hill, 15 on the shot clock. Driving right side. Hill, step back, 15-foot jumper. Good! Oh, Terrence Hill, that's almost becoming a cheat code, as Terrence Hill now has 11 on 5 of 11 shooting, and VCU's lead back to where it was at the half, 48-33, 14:55 to play. So they have answered a little bit of a Dayton run after that Martelli timeout. Jones hands it off to Montgomery, whips it up to Letang. Now Simon with Tracy lurking. Jones left side to Letang with 7 to shoot. Letang dribbling, hands it off to Jones. Jones straight into the lane, reverse layup, good. That's a nice move by Keontae Jones. Rams played really good defense for about 28 seconds, but took their eye off the ball and allowed Jones straight through. Into the front court. Michael Bell's got it, Rams going right to left. Barry Evans gives it off to Jadrian Tracy. He pump fakes a 3, drives inside, kicks to Bell, who has 2 threes already today. This is Nick Lewis in the corner. Nick keeping the dribble alive, feeds the post. Tracy working on Javon Bennett. Tracy backing it in. Tracy, bounce pass out to Hill. Hill with 5 to shoot. And they'll call a reach-in foul on Keontae Jones. And Jones, who just scored the last bucket, he's got 4 in the second half. He's now got the 3rd foul.
5 team fouls in Dayton already.
2 against the Rams at the 14:06 mark. The Rams were whistled for 7 first half fouls.
You know, when Bam Tracy came out for halftime, I'll hold that.
You okay? A little teaser right there for Rodney. You know how to produce a broadcast, make people stick around for a while. Terrence Hill straight ahead, whips a pass right side. Evans, now to Bell. Bell inside the paint, gives it back to Barry. Barry strokes a 3-pointer. It's good! Barry Evans drives home his second 3-pointer. So Evans' 3 gives the Rams a 51-35, 16-point lead with 13:45 to go. The referees had to tell the Rams delay a game warning for VCU, but nevertheless, how about Barry Evans and Michael Bell have 4 of the Rams' 11 threes, and a steal by Lewis, and then he's grabbed by Letang as Letang commits the foul across the timeline. Letang picks up personal foul number 3 on his. The Rams up by 16 with 13:38 to go.
Rams really got some intensity on the defensive end. I don't know, the first half was quite havoc, but it was pretty darn close.
They've turned Dayton over 8 times as VCU's got the ball in the front court. Nick Lewis with 13:33 to go, and the Rams on top. Lewis to the right side. Now Terrence Hill straight away. Lewis trying to get by Simon, steps back, chucks up a 3-pointer. It's front iron, no good, and it's rebounded by Dayton. Montgomery into the front court, left to right. He's got 5 points. Hit a bucket a couple moments ago. Javon Bennett guarded by Tyrell Ward. Ward gets by a screen. He reverses it to Keontae Jones, who's got 3 fouls. Durkak now working inside on Bell. Feeds it to Jones. Jones drives in on Hill. Shot rejected and a foul called. Terrence Hill gets him with the body. That's the first one on Hill and the 3rd one on the Rams this half. We've played 7 minutes. Keontae Jones, a 65% free throw shooter. One of the many transfers on this Dayton team. We have about the same amount. Latong came as a true freshman. Free throw is good. Javon Bennett originally went to Merrimack. Jordan Durkak went to Rutgers. Bryce Hurd went to NC State. Jacob Connor went to Marshall. Second free throw from Jones. That is short, no good. Rams get the board. 51-36. It's VCU by 15. 12:55 to go, second half. Terrence Hill. Free throw circle dribbling. Now Barry Evans at the point. Lobs it inside to Tyrell Ward. Ward goes baseline, feeds it back out to Hill, to the corner. Nick Lewis. Lewis now to Ward. Ward to the corner. Michael Bell. 5 on the shot clock for Michael Bell. Goes baseline in the lane. Turnaround jumper. Bell. That's off the mark. No good. Lewis keeps it alive. Goes for it. Throws it off of Bennett and out of bounds. And that is a hustle play like you will never see. Nick Lewis flags down the ball in the corner. Throws it off the hip of Bennett. Out of bounds. VCU a fresh 20.
That's a difference maker in a championship game. That's a championship type play when you get hustle plays like that.
All right, so the Rams reset it with 12:29 to go, on top 51-36. If you're VCU, you don't want to take your feet off the gas, but you want to be smart with your plays and your shots as well. Lots of time left. Terrence Hill, top of the key, 6 on the shot clock. Hill, right-hand dribble. Jump shot from the right side, that's way short, no good. A little bit too far out of his range, and Dayton gets the stop. Into the front court, Javon Bennett. Whips it past to Durkak, fakes the 3, now Jones again. Guarded by Barry Evans. Jones right side. Jones double team, now Durkak with Nick Lewis stepping out. He'll take a 3 over Nick Lewis, and that's no good. Rebound Michael Bell. Rams get the stop with 11:50 to go, and VCU leading 51-36.
Get a little timeout too, next dead ball.
Terrence Hill up to Michael Bell straight away. Bell picks up the dribble. Terrence Hill's got it right in front of us. Terrence drives the lane, whips it past to Bell. Bell, an open three-pointer on its way. That's no good. Rebound Durkak. Rams scamper back as Durkak quickly into the front court left to right. He passes off to Bennett, lost the handle, and then a foul called. Are they going to get Lewis or Bennett? They're going to say Nick Lewis? No way. Nick Lewis had his firmly feet planted. That's a tough call on Nick Lewis, but nevertheless, that's what's going to happen as the foul's on Lewis. 51-36, Rams on top. Same lead as they had at halftime, but we've had 8 minutes and change expire.
This is VCU basketball from Rams Unlimited, driven by the Richmond area Honda dealers.
Ram fans, this is Richmond native and VCU guard Brandon Jennings. With so many attorneys and so many messages, how can any of us choose the right one when we've been hurt in an accident or at work? Let's just look at the facts. And the facts say that Reinhardt Harper Davis has the 7 largest workers' compensation settlement cases in the history of Virginia. That's according to Virginia Lawyers Weekly, and that is a big number. The team at Reinhardt Harper Davis is ready to show you what separates them from the rest. If you need them, find them online at vacomplaw.com. That's vacomplaw.com.
At Centera Health Plans, our goal is to improve health every day. And when it comes to your health, the best defense starts with a strong offense. That's why Centera Health Plans provides quality care and coverage for individuals, families, and businesses of all sizes. Our members benefit from progressive plans and products, including access to virtual care, health and wellness programs, and even special discount programs. Centera Health Plans is the trade name of Centera Health Plans, Centera Health Insurance Company, Centera Health Administration, Inc., and Centera Behavioral Health, Inc.
Ram Nation, this is Aaron Fisher, local owner of Rainbow Restoration. I'll freely admit it, I'm the last guy you ever want to have to call. Usually, if you have to call us at Rainbow Restoration, it's your worst day. You have fire damage, water damage, mold damage at your home or business, and it needs to be taken care of quickly. Calling us gets you in touch with someone right here in Richmond. My wife, Carrie, our staff, and I are prepared to handle any disaster and get you back to normal as soon as possible. So when that unprepared disaster strikes your home or business, Google us at Rainbow Restoration, proud supporters of the VCU Rams.
Zero. Zilch. Nada. Refinance your home with a zero closing cost mortgage from Cap Center and save thousands. They have great interest rates and an expert mortgage team. The whole process is streamlined and transparent, so you'll have zero headaches. And they'll close you fast, so you'll have zero worries. So why pay closing costs if you don't have to? Get a free quote at capcenter.com today. Visit capcenter.com for savings details and limitations. Equal housing lender. NMLS ID 67717. NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
To expand on the Cap Center note, they're founded right there in Richmond. They have home financing options that are smooth, fast, and hassle-free with great rates and expert guidance. The real savings every step of the way. You can buy, refinance, or tap your home equity with a zero closing cost mortgage from Cap Center. Learn more at capcenter.com. Hard to find anyone in Richmond that supports the Rams like Geico insurance agent Kelly Garrison. I'd bet dollars to donuts that Kelly is here today, although I haven't seen him. Get a rate quote with the Geico agent that is a Ram fan, Kelly Garrison, 804-934-0222, or stop by his office at West Broad. 11:23 to go. Lots of time left here in the second half. Rams up 51-36. Got to keep playing that defense. They've been really good on the defensive side of the floor the entire game. Offense has been good at times. Right now they've missed 4 shots in a row. Dayton's got the ball. Entry pass to Jurkak. Inside on Ward. Pump fakes, kicks it out to Hurd. Hurd drives the lane, stops, forces up a shot, and another foul called against the Rams. That'll be team foul number 5 on VCU. That will be the second on Terrence Hill. So Lewis, Tracy, Hill have 2. Jennings has 3, and Lazar Djokovic has 2. So the Rams have built this lead to 15. They had it at 17 at one point as Hurd, 77% foul shooter, hits the free throw. Rodney, VCU has yet to take a foul shot.
That's 0 for those counting at home.
0 for 0. Hurd misses 1 out of 2. Dayton is 6 of 9. Rams get the rebound, go back right to left with 11 to go. Get a good offensive set right here for the black and gold. And we're in the Stormtroopers here today, going right to left. In front of us here in the second half of the A-10 championship game. Terrence Hill to the right side, hesitates, drives, turns around, leaves it for Tracy way up front. 7 on the shot clock. Tracy wants to make a run to the rim. Michael Bell fakes the 3. Bell with 3 on the shot clock to Tracy. Takes a quick high arcing 3 that's no good. It's rebounded by Jordan Jurkak. Jurkak has it tipped out of his hands. And Terrell Ward comes away. The Rams have all kinds of numbers. Pass inside to Lewis. Lewis's shot is good. Nick Lewis with the tough shot inside. He's got 14, capitalizing on the back tip by Tracy. And the Rams now lead it by 16, 53-37, 10-18 to go, second half. Javon Bennett straight away. Bennett to the right side. Bennett lost his footing, passes to Jurkak. Jurkak lost the ball out of bounds. It'll be the last to touch it was VCU, according to the referee. They're going to look at it. Rams turn around. I think it's pretty much obligatory. No player in the history of VCU basketball has ever thought they've knocked a ball out of bounds on their own. Me. Great alumni player that you are. That ball never went off me.
No.
Take a look at that, Coach.
Well, first of all, that ball was never near me unless it was on the defensive end.
You're rebounding that?
Yeah.
You didn't have to worry about the offensive tip backs?
No.
Oh, man. You and I both know that's not true. All right, inbounding baseline left with 10 on the shot clock. Jurkak to Jayan Simon. Simon hands off to Conte Jones. 4 on the shot clock. Javon Bennett, left side, to Jurkak in the corner. He's got to shoot a tough 3 over Tracy. It's short. Rebound, Michael Bell. Michael Bell gets the board, and the Rams have the lead and the ball. 9:45 to go. Into the front court, Terrence Hill to Bell straight away. Rams running the offense here. Bell to Tyrell Ward. Ward drives inside, draws contact, shoots, and misses. Can't get his own rebound. Jurkak swipes it away. He comes into the front court. Nifty dribbling by Jurkak, drives inside. Leaves the pass for Jones. Jones' layup is good. The Rams just got caught in the numbers game. And takes it back to a 14-point VCU lead, 53-39, 9:20 to go. The Dayton crowd, which is a large one here in Pittsburgh, comes to its feet. They feel like the game a little bit out of balance here. This team trying to get momentum. Rams have missed 6 out of their last 7 shots. Michael Bell, left wing. Terrence Hill. His pass deflected in the air. Bell tries to keep it alive, does so, and then the ball knocked out of bounds by Dayton. Michael Bell comes up a little bit limp. I think he banged knees with somebody. Wincing as he is picked up by Tracy and Ward. And now here comes Lazar Djokovic. And Rodney, Lazar hasn't done a lot today. He is scoreless. Lazar has a rebound and 2 fouls. He's played 7 minutes. And if Lazar's going to turn it on,
now's the time.
We would love for him to do it here to become a difference-making player. You hope he's got it inside of him at this important time of the game to be that player.
Let's see that first team all A-10.
Jumper Hill baseline, give it to him! The inbounds to Hill, and he fades away as he continues to show his prowess, hitting jump shots at the 8:50 mark. The Rams up 55-39. Dayton into the front court, left to right. Letang has it knocked out of his hands by Djokovic, but Bennett's there to pick up a loose ball. Now Bennett up to Letang, a three-pointer, and that is good. Letang hits the tray. The second three-pointer for Amiel Letang. The Rams lead is now 13 again, 55-42, 8:25 to go, but still a double-figure lead. Jadrian Tracy drives inside, a Euro step layup. He got it! Tracy, his 7th point of the game, as he has a man-sized take right down the heart. And the Rams take the lead back, or has the lead back at 15, 57-42, 8:07 to go. Clock running. At what point does Dayton start to panic a little bit? If the Rams continue to answer, Hurd kicks near side to Montgomery. Bennett, an open three. No, he misses. Rebound tip back out to Bennett. That looked like it was right down the middle, but he misses. Boarded by Dayton. They've got another shot. Now Bennett straight away. 12 on the shot clock. The senior from Orlando takes it to the lane, kicks it to Montgomery, shoots over Ward and scores. So another three for Dayton, and the Flyers cut the lead to 12, 57-45, 7:33 to go. And now the Flyer fans come on their feet, and we've all of a sudden gone to UD Arena. The Rams all afternoon long has been able to shut up the red and blue and whatever other colors they decide to wear on their uniforms. And here's Hill to the right side. Hill with a head fake, gets into the lane. Hill inside layup is blocked. Nice defensive play by Dayton, and the Flyers come back out, down by 12. Montgomery into the front court. 7:03 to go for the Flyers and the Rams. Jurkak guarded by Djokovic inside. It's Letang. He dribbles off of his foot and out of bounds. It's VCU basketball. They get the stop to the VCU Rams, and we've got the under 8 timeout here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The Rams on top, 57-45, 6:55 to play here in half number 2.
This is Rams Unlimited, driven by the Richmond area Honda dealers.
Zero. Zilch. Nada. Refinance your home with a zero closing cost mortgage from Cap Center and save thousands. They have great interest rates and an expert mortgage team. The whole process is streamlined and transparent, so you'll have zero headaches. And they'll close you fast, so you'll have zero worries. So why pay closing costs if you don't have to? Get a free quote at capcenter.com today. Visit capcenter.com for savings details and limitations. Equal housing lender. NMLS ID 67717. NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Play hard for a greener future with GFL Environmental. GFL provides affordable, sustainable waste handling solutions that keep our customers green for life. From residential waste and recycling collection to roll-off dumpster rentals, GFL offers safe, reliable services tailored to meet your needs. As a trusted local provider, our team is ready to deliver service you can count on. Visit us at GFLENV.com today. GFL is proud to sponsor the VCU Rams men's basketball team. Go Rams!
Hey Rams fans, this is Patrick O'Toole of Pella Windows and Doors. One of my favorite memories growing up was going to VCU games in the Coliseum with my parents, Dennis and Debbie O'Toole. I saw their passion for the VCU community, and we still carry that today. It's the same passion that I bring to Pella Windows and Doors here in Richmond. We take pride in offering energy-efficient products that can immediately lower your heating and cooling bills. If you are a Ram fan and you've thought about replacing your windows, Google us at Pella Windows Richmond. That's Pella Windows Richmond, and we'd be honored to come by for a free consultation.
This is VCU guard Brandon Jennings for the law offices of Reinhardt Harper Davis. When I say 7, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? Lucky number, right? Maybe, but not for my friends at Reinhardt Harper Davis. When they say 7, they're talking about Virginia Lawyers Weekly reporting that they have the 7 largest worker compensation settlements in the history of the state, and it has nothing to do with luck. If you've been injured at work or in an accident, get in touch with Virginia Injury Lawyers at Reinhardt Harper Davis. Find them at vacomplaw.com. That's vacomplaw.com.
When it comes to your version of financial success, today's sponsor, Virginia Credit Union, wants you to know they've got you. Learn more and become a member today at vacu.org.
57-45, Rams by a dozen. It'll be VCU basketball at 6:55 to play. Did you know that Reinhard Harper Davis, as Brandon Jennings just told us, it's all together now. They've got 7 of the largest workers' compensation settlement cases in Virginia's history, according to Virginia Lawyers Weekly. If you've been injured at work, contact Reinhard Harper Davis at VACompLaw.com. Planning a funeral service, very difficult process for families who have just lost a loved one. Ram fans at Bliley's Funeral Home are proud of their affiliation with VCU Hoops. You can find all their contact information at Blileys.com. Along with Rodney Ashby, I'm Robbie Robinson. VCU on top by a dozen. Let's see what Dayton comes out and tries to do to disturb what has been a fantastic Ram game up to this point. VCU now looking at full court press. Terrence Hill's got it. Gives off to Brandon Jennings. Jennings in the corner, and he's got 5 seconds to get across the timeline, and that is what happens. He's in the front court with 6:45 to go. Tyrell Ward playing good minutes for VCU here today. Straight away, Hill, left side. Terrence with 9 on the shot clock. Gets in on Durkak to Barry Evans. He'll stroke a three-pointer for Evans. That's off the mark. No good. Michael Bell, the offensive rebound, but he's stripped by Keontae Jones. Back the other way with a 12-point lead. The Rams have to defend. Montgomery, his pass right to Tyrell Ward. He splits a defender, and then a foul called on Durkak. A turnover for Dayton is a crusher as the Rams pick the pocket standing in the passing lane. So for the first time today, the Rams will go to the free throw line to shoot foul shots on the 11th turnover by Dayton. So Ward at the foul line. He had 7 first half points, 67% free throw shooter, got it. You have to figure Dayton's going to be playing aggressively down the stretch here. If the Rams can hit free throws, Ward makes 1 out of 2, and then a pushing foul call on Michael Bell. He's going to pick up his second personal foul as he shoved off. And it's the 16th foul on the Rams with 6:20 to go. So VCU on top, 58-45. It's a 13-point lead with 6 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. Look at Terrence Hill is on the stationary bike over there in the far corner. I'm sure trying to work through whatever happened on that knee that he took. Javon Bennett, front court. Keyshawn Jones up to Latong. Latong hands it off to Bennett. Bennett has it blown up, but it knocked out of his hands. Bennett left side. Now Latong, they're in his face, not letting him shoot a 3. Inside Durkak, his shot is good. Inside over Ward. Nice pass to Durkak. That makes an 11-point game, 58-47, 5:50 to go, and here's the Dayton crowd again. Clock continues to spin here in Pittsburgh. Time is on the Rams side, but we're not nearly out of the woods quite yet. When I say quite yet, we got a long way to go. Nick Lewis looking to get his guy on skates. Bell fakes the three-pointer, and Durkak commits the foul, and Bell will go to the free throw line.
And I love the patience by Michael Bell right there. Faked the three-pointer, got Durkak a little bit on his heels, and was able to drive and pick up the foul. Now we got to make hay at the free throw line. Haven't had a lot of attempts today, but the ones we get, we've got to take advantage of, Robbie.
Big free throws for Michael Bell at the 5:31 mark. It's a 1-and-1 for Bell. Jadrian Tracy checks in. Bell's free throw is good. 11 for Michael Bell. Second foul shot. He got them both. How about you, Michael Bell? Could not be prouder.
All tournament team. I'm naming it right now.
Oh, absolutely. I think you're right on the money with that. Still a long way to go for the Rams, though. 5:25 and the clock spinning. Durkak gets by Tracy. They come back out to help, and the Rams switch defensively. Bell now has Durkak. Now Tracy on Latong. Latong, the 7'1" sophomore. He's already got a handful of turnovers today. To Bennett. Bennett launches a three-pointer, and that's good. So they're not going away. And a timeout called by Anthony Grant. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it as well. A hot break. The Rams lead is 10, 60-50, 5:08 to go. Don't go anywhere as we back after this on Rams Unlimited.
Zero. Zilch. Nada. Refinance your home with a zero closing cost mortgage from Cap Center and save thousands. They have great interest rates and an expert mortgage team. The whole process is streamlined and transparent, so you'll have zero headaches. And they'll close you fast, so you'll have zero worries. So why pay closing costs if you don't have to? Get a free quote at capcenter.com today. Visit capcenter.com for savings details and limitations. Equal housing lender. NMLS ID 67717. NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
You know, there's very few things Rodney and I enjoy more than calling VCU hoops together, but going to those Ruth's Chris dinners, that's right up there close, if not at the top of the list. With their ribeye, filet, New York strip, and their wonderful sides and desserts, Ruth's Chris never disappoints, and they're huge fans of the Rams as well. Ruth's Chris in the Belgrade Shopping Center off Robius Huguenot, Ruth'sChris.com.
He gave us a fun stat earlier today.
Yeah, give it to us.
Sorensen. Today is the 19th anniversary of the Dagger. VCU beating Duke. And just about, 5-6 feet from us? Kevin Harlan's right there. Same guy, same call.
Who else was on the floor of that game? Oh, Nick Lewis falls down. Nick's got to call timeout, and he gets a timeout. They want to say a timeout before the foul. At that point, you're okay. Nick Lewis fell down in the backcourt. He was in all kinds of trouble. And Martelli says, was it a foul or a timeout? And it's going to be a timeout. That's okay. So the Rams have only one more timeout remaining.
Well, you know, when he comes down the stretch, that limits your ability to challenge.
Yeah, I know. That new rule this year did just that.
But I still think that timeout that he called early in the second half was a good, solid timeout. Dayton had cut it to 10, and I thought that was a good time to call it.
Diving into our all-tournament selection team. We get to vote on that. So Rodney down the stretch. What are the keys, you think, for VCU to get out of here with an A-10 championship? What do the Rams specifically have to do at this point?
Well, I think it's going to be on the defensive end, and they've got to close out defensive possessions with one rebound. And then on the offensive end, they've got to take care of the ball. No turnovers, but they can't get stagnant. They've got to continue to run that offense that they've been running. I didn't like the couple possessions that they kind of got one guy dribbling and the rest just kind of sitting around watching.
4:58 to play, 60-50. Rams by double figures. They're at 10. Jennings stops at the baseline as he takes it in on Keontae Jones. 8 on the shot clock. Jennings with 7 on the shot clock. Brandon hesitates. He drives, a little floater left hand, in and out, no good. Rebound, Durkak. That ball rattled out on the Rams. VCU now shooting 45% from the field, 44% now, 23 of 52. Dayton's got some momentum and some time. Bennett straight away, guarded by Barry Evans. Near side, Montgomery. Montgomery kicks it back up to Bennett. Bennett left side with 9 on the shot clock. Bennett drives. He lost the handle. The ball's on the floor, picked up by Durkak. Durkak with 5 to shoot. He drives, shoots off the glass. No good. Follow tipped way out, and a foul on the body of VCU as they ran into Latong. VCU's Michael Bell, I believe. That'll be the third on Bell with 4:11 to go. This is going to really test the Rams' intestinal fortitude down the stretch. They have the lead. They've played terrific basketball up into this point. You cannot be hesitant. Got to focus in on what it is. The clock has got time. Dayton's got 2 timeouts left. The Rams 1. Latong's front end of the 1-and-1 is no good. He missed it. And the Rams get the rebound. Oh, Latong misses the free throw. And now the Rams with 4:05 to go. Into the front court, right to left. Far side, Terrence Hill wants Brandon Jennings to come get the basketball. He does so right at the timeline. Anthony Grant and Phil Martelli doing battle here in the A-10 title game. Hill takes a three-pointer left side. That's short, no good. Rebounded by Dayton. Flyers go into the front court quickly. Keontae Jones in on Jennings, and they call a foul on Brandon. On the floor, that'll be his 4th personal foul. With 3:42 to go, and we've got the under 4 timeout. It is nail-biting time here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The title is on the line between the Rams and the Flyers. Back after this on Rams Unlimited.
Signature Dealership Studio. This is the new Sports Radio 910 The Fan. Now at 105.1 FM. WRNL Richmond and WRVQ HD2 Richmond. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Ram Nation, this is Robbie Robinson for the Richmond SPCA. What makes a championship team? At VCU, we know you get talented people in different positions that all work as one and you hang banners. That's why the Richmond SPCA was voted the best place to adopt a pet by the readers of Richmond Magazine. Their team is incredible. Vets, trainers, and staff are there from the first day to the whole life of your furry friend. Is it time to add a new teammate to your home lineup? Check out the Richmond SPCA or another local shelter. Find them online at richmondspca.org.
Tonight's action doesn't stop at the final whistle. Keep the game going at Bingo Beer Company, the official local craft beer of the Siegel Center. Minutes away from the Stew on Broad Street in Scotts Addition. Bingo serves the fresh craft beer that fans taste at the arena when the team's in town. Favorites like Bingo Lager, Free Space, and Riverday Wheat. After the game or anytime, crush some arcade games. Play a game of bingo, sing your heart out to karaoke, and celebrate the Rams. Eat, drink, and play. Only at Bingo, just west of the Siegel Center on Broad Street.
Every day at VCU Health, we bring our unwavering commitment and an uncommon approach to healing. For whatever, for whomever, for whenever, we stop at nothing to find answers. Whoever you are, whatever brings you to us, we are unconditionally committed to helping you live your best life. That is our unending promise. Learn more at vcuhealth.org/unwavering.
A true teammate takes on every day with a winner's attitude, gets up when they fall down, and leaves it all on the field. There's a group of teammates who do all these things every single day. But they're more than your typical athlete. They're kids facing unthinkable medical circumstances. Team Impact matches children facing serious illness and disability with college sports teams, creating a long-term, life-changing experience for everyone involved. Join us in the movement to get all kids in the game. Visit teamimpact.org to learn more. Team Impact. All in, all together.
The heart rate starts to ramp up a little bit. Rams up by 10, 60-50, but Dayton has the momentum. As the Rams have missed their last 4 shots, Dayton has chipped away at this 16-point lead. They've hit 6 3-pointers this game. The Rams have hit 11. And VCU's fan base now getting on their feet, encouraging the black and gold to finish strong with 3:42 to go. So much at stake in this game. By no means are the Rams in the NCAA tournament. I think St. Louis losing yesterday made that extremely tense and lots of gray area there. And the only way you know that on Selection Sunday, about, 3 hours from now that you're in is you win. Free throws by Jones. Front end is no good. Rebound tipped out, and Brandon Jennings has it. They continue to suffer at the free throw line. And the Rams with 3:35 to go, up by 10. Nick Lewis across midcourt, guarded tightly by Javon Bennett. They've been in his shorts the last couple of times down. They've really extended the floor. Barry Evans now to Jennings with 13 on the shot clock. Jennings goes baseline, inside pump fake, shoots. It's a wedgie. That'll be VCU basketball. Yep. It gets stuck between the backboard and the goal. That's a wedgie, and that means the Rams go to the possession arrow. It faces VCU.
And shot clock will reset to 20 because it hit the rim.
Literally, I mean, it not only just hit there, but it stayed there.
Yeah.
Exactly, right.
Saying it with the shot clock was down to 8.
Yes, I would imagine yes, exactly. So the Rams get to inbound. They do so to Barry Evans. Evans gives it up top to Terrence Hill Jr. Terrence, right side. Keeps the dribble. He's in the corner. Now he's in trouble. Terrence really in trouble, and he's got to call the final timeout. Otherwise, the Rams have the turnover. And that's going to be a full timeout. It's the last one VCU took. He picked up his dribble on that far sideline, and that caused problems for VCU.
Yeah, when you do that, it basically adds an additional defender because you've got the baseline for a defender, the sideline is the defender, and nowhere to go.
So now Phil Martelli Jr. chatting about it with his team. You know, Rodney, the Rams have been on the bubble for the last 4 weeks. They have continuously won game after game after game. Some nail biters, some games that they saw leads evaporate. They've got a 10-point advantage with 3:09 to go as they are trying to get to shore, which would be an automatic NCAA tournament berth.
I feel like the free throw line is going to be key coming down the stretch here. I don't want to settle for jumpers. I want to get to the basket and see if we can draw some fouls.
Well, they are extending the Rams. Like all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah, that's why I think we're going to have an opportunity to do blow-bys.
So but then they're also leaving Latong inside, and that's what happened to Jennings. He had an open look. Latong came. So is that one more extra pass? It's very well designed by Anthony Grant, like what he's doing in the last.
And he's forcing Evans and/or Bell to shoot a three-pointer. He's going to play those odds. That's why he's leaving Latong in there. Now look, we had a baseline out of bounds earlier, or coming out of a timeout. We didn't execute the half court. Can VCU lock in coming out of this timeout and execute what Coach Martelli threw up coming down the stretch with just 3:09 to play? Big baseline out of bounds play right here.
Brandon Jennings will take it on the right side of the hoop. The bench over to his right. Rams get ball inbounded, and it's taken by Lewis. Almost had it stolen by Bennett. Lewis with 4 on the shot clock, drives, leans in, off the glass. That's no good. Rebound picked up by Jurkak. Rams have a 10-point lead in less than 3 minutes to go. Jurkak, inside drive, double clutch layup. No, but a late whistle. Are you kidding? On who? No way. Is it on Jennings? If it is, it's his 5th. It is, and Jennings is done now. Brandon Jennings is fouled out of the game.
That is a tough whistle right there, buddy.
It looked like he didn't get any of the body. And with 2:56 to go, the Rams lose their best perimeter defender.
He's been struggling with foul trouble pretty much the whole tournament here in Pittsburgh. He's been so good all year long not being in foul trouble. But right now with 2:56 to play, our first team all A-10 defender is going to have to go and watch the rest from the sideline.
Rams just could not secure that rebound. Dayton's out-rebounded the Rams by 4. VCU shooting 23 of 55 for 42%, 11 of 24. As Jurkak, a 73% free throw shooter, goes to the foul line. Jurkak yesterday, 28 points for the senior from New Jersey. They'll lose Jurkak, Connor, Jones, and Bennett off this team. Jurkak takes a big breath, lets it fly. It is no good.
Karma?
I'm not sure. The ball has a tendency to not be duplicitous. Rams holding on to that 10-point lead. Both these teams have over 2-minute scoring droughts. VCU's got a box out here with Evans down low. Jurkak, again, a breath, a shot, and a score. 9 points. It is a single-digit lead. And VCU, with 2:52 to go, gets into the front court. Barry Evans almost has it knocked out of his hands, into the hands of Nick Lewis. And Lewis, the steady ball handler, will go at the midcourt stripe. Dayton's defensive intensity has really ratcheted up. Lewis to the right side, hesitates. Lewis with 8 on his shot clock. 7 on the shot clock, one-on-one with Keontae Jones. Lewis drives the lane, stops, pops, misses, rebound, Jurkak. He's out of there quickly again. Here's Jurkak in transition, drives and shoots and misses, and he's fouled. There's not a whole lot that, it's back every time. Jurkak's getting the rebound, he's sprinting out. We got 2:23 to go, and the lead is 9 for VCU. Rams have got to score again. Got to figure.
Getting stuck late in shot clock situations.
Because of the defense. I mean, they have extended VCU, and the Rams are, while they're not panicking, they're also not able to get into their flow. 7 of 13 from the free throw line for Dayton, and Jurkak misses it. Way short. 2:23. Got to figure the Rams are 2 buckets away, maybe. VCU's lead was 17 in the first half. It was hanging around 15, second free throw. That one's short too, and it comes off, and Lewis gets the rebound. Nick Lewis is fouled in the backcourt, so he will go to the foul line with 2:20 to go. It's a 1-and-1 for Nick Lewis. He's got 14 on the game. The Rams have only been to the foul line 4 times. They've made 3 of them. Other foul trouble, Rodney. Michael Bell's got 4. No one has over 3, as Montgomery's foul was his 2nd. The rookie of the year is at the free throw line. These guys have been in situations like this growing up. Nick Lewis spins it, lets it go. It's no good, and it's rebounded by Jones. 2:19 to play. Dayton into the front court. Rams need a stop here, up by 9. Bounce pass Keontae Jones, right side. Up top to Latong, guarded by Michael Bell. Latong drives left side, wants to back it in on Bell. Bell's got 4 fouls. Latong, turnaround jumper, no, and that's the 5th on Bell. And that's a foul on Bell, and that's going to be 5 on Michael with 2:02 to go. The Rams on top by 9. Lazar Djokovic will check into the game. So the Rams' best defender of the day picks up his 5th foul. He's had 12 points and 6 rebounds.
I think you just want to give Lazar that pep talk you gave him a few minutes ago. Give it to him.
Yeah, Lazar, this is your opportunity, my friend.
You were first team all A-10. Show us what you got the last 2 minutes and 2 seconds, big fella.
Lazar's only played 9 minutes today. He was in foul trouble early. The good news is he's only got 2 because he spent the majority of the first half on the bench.
Just hasn't been his day, but now's his time.
Yes, he has to.
He stepped up big late yesterday. See if he can do the same thing again today.
Find himself out there as Latong at the free throw line, and the Rams up by 9, 60-51. Latong's first free throw is good. That stops the free throw blunders by Dayton, who now stands at 7 of 8 of 16 from the foul line. Got to feel the Rams are going to have to hit free throws as well. Lazar, a good free throw shooter. Latong's foul shot is good. Hits them both. 2:02 to go. Full court pressure defense by Dayton. Rams have no timeouts. Rams get it inbounded to Terrence Hill. He splits 2 defenders, feeds it to Nick Lewis. Lewis staying in the backcourt, and he's fouled by Durkak. So Durkak commits the foul. That is his 3rd. We're back at the free throw line with 1:56 to go, and the Rams up by 7, 60-53.
Be nice to get both of these.
It's a double bonus now, so that is 2 free throws for Nick Lewis with VCU up by 7. Last year it was George Mason, VCU winning 68-63. Book it. He hit the first one. 15 for Nick Lewis. Makes it a 8-point game. The true freshman from Gonzaga. Washington Post All-Met. Bullseye. Back-to-back free throws from Lewis. 1:56 to go. The Rams on top 62-53, a 9-point lead for VCU. Javon Bennett into the front court. Straight away between the circles. Bennett picked up by Barry Evans, left side. Bennett into the lane, spinning, gets a seal screen, shoots and scores an easy layup. As once again, that seal screen, Rams trying to get it in, and Ward can't call a timeout. He's got to throw it, and it's a foul on Dayton.
Whoa. I'm glad he didn't call a timeout. That would have been a technical.
Yes, he almost did.
Yeah,
we saw him.
Yeah.
He almost called the technical. What are they going to review, maybe? I don't know. A hook and hold? I have no idea what they're going to review here, but they're going to the monitor. That foul was called on. Rodney, I am not.
Jones. They would have called it on Jones.
On Keontae Jones?
If it holds, if it stands.
Why would it not stand, in your opinion?
You can call a hook and hold. If they're saying it's a hook and hold. If
on
it's a
Lewis?
Hook and hold, yeah, and it would not be a foul. It would be reversed.
So the Rams are up by 7, 62-55.
That was a foul.
There's no hook and hold there, was
there's no
there?
hook and hold there at all. But
I wonder if they're watching maybe an aggressive foul. Could you rewind your monitor real quick, Rodney? And maybe it's a flagrant of some side.
It didn't look like there was a lot of contact there at all.
So the call stands. It's VCU ball and shooting free throws. And it took 4.5 seconds for that to happen. And we haven't had a inbound like that since Rodriguez had to get it inside to Burgess.
That internal clock. I'm just glad, again, didn't call a timeout, because you see when he's trying to throw the ball in.
There's 93 seconds left to go in the game. Rams are on top, 62-55. Lewis's first free throw is good. Calmly, comfortably, he connects. 63-55, 1:33 to go. Rams are on top by 8. This is unbelievable. I mean,
my heart.
I can't.
My watch is like, hey, what you doing, big fella?
Free throw by Lewis misses. Okay. So now the Rams got to go back and defend. Javon Bennett into the front court. Dayton's got it left to right. Bennett drives right side. He takes a 15-foot jumper. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound, Lazar Djokovic. He's got the board, and he's fouled by a Dayton Flyer. Lazar goes in and gets the rebound. His only one of the game. And now Djokovic will go to the free throw line with the Rams up by 8. Lazar, that's his second rebound. He boxed out the 7'1" Frenchman. And here is the first team all A-10 player at the foul line with the Rams up by 8, 63-55 with a minute 20 to go. Foul shots for Lazar. That's good. 10 of these things, Rodney, and they never get old.
No.
They get
never get any easier either.
It's unbelievable. Free throw, Lazar. That's going to go in. He hits it, as well as all of the iron. 65-55, the Rams by 10. 75 seconds to go. Durkak, left side, rises, chucks up a three, woefully short, rebound, Tyrell Ward, and he is fouled backcourt by Latong, who picks up his 5th personal foul. He will get the gate, and the Rams up by 10, going to the free throw line with 70 seconds left. And they lose a critical, is it on Durkak or is it on Latong? I don't know. I guess it's not going to be on Latong. I thought it was. It is on Latong. Okay, yeah. See, he's going down here to the block like he's about to rebound, but I've got really bad news for the Frenchman.
He's going to have to walk it back down there.
Yes, he is. Let's
take a couple of steps. Won't take a minute.
The long legs of the 7'1". Got a great head of hair. He's 11 points. He's going to walk to the bench.
Looks like Alice when she wakes up from her nap a little bit.
And now Tyrell Ward, who Rodney earlier in the season against Utah State was at the free throw line, had to hit some free throws, missed them. He's got an opportunity for redemption right here.
He has played a big time minutes for VCU today.
Free throw, that's not good. He was too strong on that.
Take your time, big fella. Nice deep breath. Do your routine. Knock this one down.
Second free throw with a minute 10 to go. Lets that one fly, and that one misses 2. All right, so he goes 0 for 2. It's rebounded by Dayton. Flyers in the front court. Montgomery just drives in, stripped to the basketball. Durkak comes up with an easy layup and scored. And a timeout called by Anthony Grant. That was a little bit too easy for them. That gets it down to 8 with 1:01 to go. The Rams 8 of 13 from the free throw line. These teams have combined 17 of 30.
Championship Sunday's no joke. See, they're putting Bam Tracy in to probably for Ward, a little bit better baby free throw shooter.
Yeah, you're missing Jennings. I wonder, you've got to put, Terrence Hill's been in the game. He has not handled the ball a lot in the last 4 or 5 minutes.
They're fronting him.
And the Rams are have to get the basketball in. If you're Coach Martelli, you've got to say, guys, no timeouts remaining. You can't call a timeout. When in doubt, just chuck it down the floor and see what happens, right? If you get that internal block starts to spin.
It's not underneath. Yeah, absolutely. As long as it's not underneath your own basket, I say give that thing a heave.
Rams will break the huddle with Lewis and Hill, Tracy, Ward, and Djokovic.
Now Dayton is putting Connor, who hit a real big shot for Dayton yesterday, from behind the arc.
He's hit 17 threes on the season. They're playing without Latong. Be interesting to see how the Rams attack here without the 7'1" guy in. VCU looking to inbound the ball. They get it to Djokovic. Djokovic is fouled by Durkak, and that's the 4th foul on Jordan Durkak. And back to the foul line will go the junior from Serbia.
Nice hard cut right there for Lazar.
Yeah, 65-57. The Rams are up by 8.
And what a luxury VCU has to have a big that can knock down free throws like that, like he has.
So he hit the first 2. Lazar back at the foul line. Free throw on its way. He got it. My heart is swelling for Lazar Djokovic right now. He is showing some real guts. I'm telling you, man, it would have been easy to crawl into your, have a pity party on yourself, and yet he is stepping up, and he's made 4 in a row. And the Rams back up by 10, 67-57. A minute to play here in the A-10 championship game. Bennett working on Evans, spins on Evans, fadeaway jumper. Bennett is in and out, no good. Djokovic can't get the rebound, it's picked up. Bennett launches a 3 right side, and that is no good. Rebound, Nick Lewis inside. Lewis is gonna get it swiped out of his hands, and Durkak's got it with 42 seconds left. He drives baseline, his layup is good. So a timeout call by Anthony Grant. It's back to an 8-point game. VCU got the stop, but twice. Dayton, as they've done all game long, have done a great job of just knocking the ball out of the Rams' hands. Can you believe, Rodney, that was only the 5th turnover of the game for VCU? They've been sensational holding on to the basketball, and now, once again, they've got to get the ball in bounds, up by 8. 8, is that right? 9. They're up by 8, 67-59. And they've, with 39 seconds left.
You want to try to get the ball to your best free throw shooters out there. You got to think that
you are 39 seconds away from a back-to-back A-10 championship, the first back-to-back conference championship that this school has won since 1980, 1981. Rodney,
Calvin Duncan days.
Yeah, that was
Edmund Sherrod.
That was in the Sun Belt Conference. It was in Charlotte where they beat UAB 105-88. That was on the 25th of February, by the way. Talk about an early conference tournament game. The next year, they beat UAB again 62-61 in Jacksonville, Florida. Of course, we talked about VCU here in the A-10. We have been in 20% of the A-10 championship finals since they launched this league 50 years ago. 20%. That doesn't sound like a huge number until you realize we've only been in the league for 14 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Here we go to inbound. They can run the baseline. Terrence Hill feeds it to Nick Lewis. Lewis has got to get it in and does so to Djokovic. Djokovic is fouled by Javon Bennett. And they'll send Lazar back to the free throw line. 37.8 seconds left.
He can extend this lead once again back to 10.
Djokovic has been so good at the free throw line this season. If you get it back to 10, it becomes a 4-possession game with 37.8 seconds remaining. Djokovic, free throw, got it. Lazar's hit 5 in a row. It is unbelievable, like just what he is doing, having probably one of the worst games of his season, and he's just stepping up and hitting free throws. Rams up by 9 to make it 10. It's good. It's a 4-possession game. You still got to stay in front with 37 seconds left. Javon Bennett into the front court with the Rams up 69-59. Bennett crosses over, gives it left side. Connor fakes the 3, steps back, launches the 3-pointer. It's good. Connor makes it a 7-point game, 69-62. Lewis to inbound, gets it to Terrence Hill. Hill splits 2 defenders, and he runs into Montgomery, who fouls him. That's the 3rd foul on Montgomery. How about Jacob Connor stepping off the bench, his first points. And now Terrence Hill, who has 13 points on the game. Rams on top by 7, 69-62. There's 25 seconds left. Terrence Hill, free throw, book it. He's got it, 14. That makes it an 8-point game, 70-62. Rams have no timeouts remaining. Misses, so it's an 8-point game, 70-62. Back the other way, Montgomery with 22 seconds, rises, his block, it's a block shot, Lewis has got it. Lewis in the backcourt, he's guarded, but he's staying in the backcourt. 16 seconds left, he's just got to chuck it towards the near side, it's to Evans. Evans in the front court, a lob, Ward can't get it, it's off the glass. It's picked up by Durkak, 8 seconds left, 6, 5 seconds left, 4, Durkak a 3, 2, 1, ball game. The Rams win, and they're in! VCU has won the A-10 championship! And in a city that bleeds black and yellow, it is all gold in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania! They've won! Oh my!
Let's go, baby. What a game by the Rams.
Back-to-back champions in the Atlantic 10. VCU a 70-62 victory. Wow.
Thinks it's just put a Band-Aid here and put a Band-Aid there. It's not as, that scab gets ripped off. Like now it unfolds, and now they have a smorgasbord